What? 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 Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
I did
Why
this.
can't you?
Why can't
Why
you?
can't you? Why can't
I
you
should-
share this episode on your socials? Why can't you comment, like, and subscribe? We looked on the little page, and it's like 70% of y'all are just freeloading. Let us get the subscribe. Hit the button. Just hit the button. Just hit the button. I'll shut up. We'll never have to deal with it again. This I promise you. Thank you for your attention to this. But just push the button. Do it. But good morning.
I shared
good
this.
afternoon.
Why can't you?
What up, y'all? It's Mikey and Tim here, your favorite news dudes. The nudes, they call us in the streets. Back on another Thursday, here to kick off a long weekend early. We're going to get all of the news from the past week, probably done in like 15 minutes, right, Tim? This shouldn't take us more than 10, 15 minutes.
Should be a short episode, Mikey. Short episode.
Not a lot happened. Oh, Billy in the chat.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
Alarming, charming, disarming, embalming, barming.
Oh, we need.
I'm
Mark
trying
for
to
this
let
one.
go.
Oh, I'm trying to. All right, Mikey.
Hit like and subscribe to see more of the greatest and most amazing talented duo on YouTube, if not the world. I'm not saying it braggadociously. I truly mean it. They do terrific work. Thank you for your attention. Oh, yeah. Thank you for your attention to this matter. TBMP. Molly. Get out of here, Tim. It's my turn. God damn. Everything I put up, you take down. Muttley, we showed off your food yesterday, but we missed you.
We did. So
I liked it.
Go back and watch the food episode.
Don't look at the comment section because they was roasting you. It was being mean, Muttley. I was on your side.
Yeah, we were on your side, Muttley. We want to go to your house and eat your food.
Yeah, how do y'all like it when I turn on you? Where's your onions in the chat now? Chrissy. Yes. Did you see this also, Tim? I shall read it. I have just watched Dr. Mike's video. Dr. Mike at 13 something million subs now. Jesus Christ, Dr. Mike. Jesus. 13 million. God. Damn. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of subs.
We have 901. Dr. Mike's video about the BS on Tylenol and autism. I've never really seen him get upset, but you can tell he is human. Yeah, man, he's got a great bedside manner. But my man, maybe we should invite him on the show. Hey, Dr. Mike, if you want to get all that frustration out, come on over. Ain't nobody but a couple hundred of us gonna watch it anyway. But you can get those feelings out. Don't let it fester.
Also, we would really like your 13 million subscribers.
What? I did a shut the fuck up, Tim. You know, they say this chat is dead. Stone cold dead.
This country was stone cold dead.
But Billy turned this into the hottest chat in the world. He does a great job.
He'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think.
Hi, SG. Oh, how did you guys like the premiere video yesterday? Did that work? Because it was like, I felt like it was like a better way. You know, you guys got to actually watch it and talk to each other while it was going. Seemed pretty cool. Daily Blase, Chris C, SG. The whole gang's here. Person impersonator. Braggadociously.
Braggadociously.
Yeah, it's still up. It's still up. It was just like there was a live chat while it was premiering. Damn it, Billy. You're friggin' onions.
A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator.
Hey, Mully just invited us over for supper. Let me
All
go.
right.
Let me go wash my hands and go to the airport. Because I'm fucking you. Say less. Say we're coming. All right, we're coming. Maybe I'd come.
He'd come, maybe he'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think maybe he wouldn't even come. You'd say,
I want to show this off.
he'd come.
Oh, nice cup.
Hold on. God, this coffee is like piping hot. Look.
Oh,
Wrong way. It's me and my baby.
Who made that for you?
The wife. She made me cry, punk ass. I was like, you got me. You got me.
You cry, making me cry. Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore.
I tried being a tough guy and try to be cool about it. And I was like, this isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the cap. I had to give up the give it up. She got me. All right. Tim, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let us first bow our head. No. We gotta go to Texas. We're going to Texas. We're going to Texas because do you have that thing on a loop? What the hell? Yeah, you do. Get that out of here. That like and subscribe just kept playing. I was like, the fuck is that coming from? But in Texas, there was, you guessed it, another shooting. Shocker.
Yay. No, not yay. Why and how?
It appears that there was a sniper who was trying to kill ICE agents. He didn't actually shoot any of them. But how else are we to suggest what should be happening?
What actually happened?
A guy on a roof shot migrants.
That's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, JD Vance has already come out. The dangerous radical left. They're gunning for.
I saw that in the New York Post too. They posted, or that was their front page, was that the radical left are becoming violent. It's like, all right, great. New York Post, whatever.
I mean, it's a cool story you got there. If only it were true.
Right.
Uh-oh. Breaking news from Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. Breaking news. Microsoft has blocked the Israeli government from accessing any of its technology after reports of it being used to snoop on millions of Palestinian phone calls. Oh, yeah. They knew about that, though.
Yeah.
They knew. They've been doing it for 2 years. How do you think they were finding where all of the adult men were and then bombing their houses? That daddy's home thing that Palantir cooked up. Yeah, that was using Microsoft shit. They knew the whole fucking time. So, yeah, apparently he was aiming for ICE agents and not migrants. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to believe here. Here is from WFAA. I became fans of this local subsidiary during the Ken Paxton trial, and I would play Pitbull in their chat because there was a lot of unserious people out there in this world, and I had to tell them about themselves, and they damn near gave me a wrench.
Targeted violence. That's how the FBI is describing this morning's shooting at an ICE facility in Dallas. One ICE detainee was killed. 2 others were hurt. And tonight, we're working to get answers to some big questions,
including who the victims are. The Mexican consulate now says one of the wounded is a Mexican national. We're getting new reaction from political leaders and immigration lawyers and learning how the suspect was able to take aim at the building.
We do know the suspect, 29-year-old Joshua John, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now we're learning more about who he was. We have team coverage for you tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cynthia Aguirre.
And I'm Chris Lawrence, senior crime.
Now let's skip forward to some meat here. So here's some layout. So they say douchebag was up here. I don't know. I forget how many stories tall this building is, but he was firing in to like almost like what do you call it? Like a driveway, kind of like a loading unloading zone. You know what I'm saying? And you're muted, Tim.
Like a loading dock.
No, for people. Like this was just like a, not like a roundabout or anything like that, but this was like the area where the vans would like pull over and then take the people out. Just essentially like the foyer.
To the back of the ICE building.
Just be advised, it's still active here. There's a sniper on the roof. Have everybody stay for very, very far locations.
Video from 8 TV shows where the bullets hit. Investigators taking pictures of the back of a transport van on the southwest side of the ICE building. Photos obtained by WFAA.
I mean, if this isn't poetic, you know, bullet holes through the American flag in glass. I mean, it's peak cinema, if you ask me.
They also show bullet holes
L.
inside the ICE building in a framed picture of the American flag.
He would shoot. He would wait 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. He would shoot.
The FBI says the bullets hit a transport van with ICE detainees inside, killing one and critically injuring two more.
So you guys kind of can see the scene here. You got a guy on a rooftop, you know, across a parking lot, firing at the vans as they're coming in and as they're unloading people. How on earth Democrats somehow became the Texas on the roof sniper is beyond me. Like how that became our problem. Here's the little fucker here. And of course they've raided the house. They had he was registered to be from a house in northern Texas and then one just over the 50 miles over the border in Oklahoma. And they raided both of those houses, grabbed his computer, and they're like, oh, he was into first-person shooters. He was on these Discords. He talked about, like, I don't know. Like, Tim, you help me here. How do we get them to understand that it's their sons that are the fucking problem?
I don't know. Because they're gonna blame everything but them, right? This is going back to Charlie Kirk and before. They just want it not to be. They just want the guy to not be one of theirs.
Right.
They're just hoping that shooters are not white, male, conservative Christians. That's what they want. And they will tell any story. This is what fucking Jimmy Kimmel was saying. They'll tell any story for it to not happen. They'll make it about trans people. They'll make it about minorities. They'll make it about Muslims. They'll make it about whatever they can for it to not be their people. Not to be the people that represent them.
Let me grab the other part.
And that's what it comes down to.
I want to show everyone the evidence. They have evidence here. So let's I think Kyle had it. What's his shit? Secular something. Secular talk. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want a cat in here. Say hello, Dexter. Don't purr. We're not friends.
I have a doggy. He is
chilling.
Anarchy.
He is chilling. He is hanging out.
It's too humid for him. That's his problem.
He said, make it stop. Oh, here we go.
Oh, heart's got him.
There we go. So let's see if I can get this as large as I can. So this is what they said they found up there on the roof. And it says here, this morning, this is from Kash Patel. This morning, just before 7 a.m. local time, an individual fired multiple rounds at a Dallas, Texas ICE facility, killing one, wounding several others, before taking his own life. FBI, DHS, ATF are on the ground with Dallas PD and state authorities. While the investigation is ongoing, an initial review of the evidence shows an ideological motive behind this attack. See photo below. One of the unspent shell casings recovered was engraved with the phrase anti-ice. More updates will be forthcoming. So, I mean, I'm not a 100% weapons expert, but does that look fired to you?
No, that looks like
Does that look engraved to you?
no, it looks like someone wrote it with like
A blue
marker.
Sharpie, huh? Did you
Yeah.
find a blue Sharpie on the suspect? Did you say that? Jesus Christ. And this thing is clip fed. Like this is a clip.
Yeah.
We don't
yeah.
have clips anymore. Everything is in spring-loaded magazines. So the fact
Yeah,
that this guy had some fucking World War II clip for bullets with
Yeah.
blue Sharpie magically written on it, the exact fucking phrase that Cash Patel is saying, and it's not on all the bullet casings, it's on one random one. Now, like, I'm not the conspiracy guy. Never mind my background. Mind your own fucking business. Really, y'all? Are we stupid? Do you think we're that stupid? For real? Blue Sharpie, anti-ice, and then he doesn't shoot a single ICE agent, but instead he shoots Mexican people?
Now, I'm not saying that anyone should ever do this, but if he really wanted to put a message out there, it should have been de-icer.
Something like that, or fuck ICE. Same amount of letters. It would have fit on there just fine. Anti-ice. It's like someone sent a fucking email that said, make sure it has anti-ice sentiment on there. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Got it, chief. And then he fucking writes literally anti-ice on there. Like, this is stupid.
This
is
was done by
bad.
someone who has no comedic chops at all. Like it's just like you said, it was like if Chat GPT wrote that on there.
That motherfucker took Tylenol as a baby and wrote that shit, because I'm just saying, like, there is no possible way any crazed, and I think this kid was like in his 20s, early 20s. So this crazed early 20-year-old gets onto a roof, gets out his blue Sharpie, and says, I'm going to get all these ICE agents. Doesn't go for the security guard at the door, doesn't go for the people waffling around in the parking lot, doesn't go for any of the white dudes that work at ICE. None of those people are shot at.
Yeah.
But somehow he pins down and kills brown people leaving the van trying to go into the building.
Yeah.
So he's a bad assassin? like make it make sense. Like, either he is actually trying to kill brown people, and the anti-ICE thing is that ICE isn't gone far enough. Stop putting them in detention is what this says to me.
Yeah.
Just execute him is what it says to me. Not, oh, this is clearly some dude who voted for Kamala Harris. Come on, bro. In Texas, you got a Texas Kamala Harris supporter climbing up on roofs in the rain to shoot brown people. Make it make sense, y'all. You got to pick one lie and stick with it.
Well, and here's the thing. How could you ever trust anything that Cash Patel says?
I don't know.
Or anything the government says in general at this point. They do nothing but lie to us. So how do we know that this is real and true? How do we know that that isn't a planting of evidence or a doctored photo or someone, who's just trying to fucking pin some stuff on this guy that is not what the guy intended? Like, it's crazy. And I've seen some reporting that the shooter said he doesn't have a political ideology.
So make it make sense. So either something's wrong in Kansas or you're lying.
Right.
Or both. I'm not above it being both at this point.
Yeah. Yes, my other dog is itchy. So I have a dog who's panting and a dog who's walking around being itchy. That's unfortunately the situation that I'm in.
McKinnon says, dude, is he Is he an Oklahoman address? Unless he's native, he's right wing. I'm just saying. And the thing is, like, I don't think anybody on this side of the aisle is over here like, and that is why all guns from Republicans need to go. No one's even said that. Everyone's just like, holy shit, somebody just got shot. Yeah. Holy shit. And then just like, and you did it. It's like, I ducked. What are you talking about? Like, I am dodging the bullets right along with everybody else. We are not in control of this. It's if only a certain podcast warned about letting the genie out of the bottle. That if you didn't rile these idiots up with the expectation that you could control them, you cannot control them once you set them crazy on everybody. And look, and what do you know? They're all acting crazy. They're all believing ChatGPT bullshit. They're all believing Trump's lies. Trump doesn't even know that he's talking to people most of the time.
I know.
He still thinks he's on The Apprentice. He's waiting for Omarosa to come out from behind stage or something. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's senile.
Speaking of Trump firing people,
am I switching my banner?
Yeah. Hey,
so much for my clip. Thanks, Tim.
What? You had another clip?
No, thanks for like keeping the editing smooth and easy for clips by jumping in with your other topic.
That is smooth. I transitioned. We segued.
Okay. We're out of order, Tim.
Are we out of order?
Yeah.
Was there an order?
Yeah. I said it in the beginning when you first came around. That's okay.
Oh, wait.
You're muted. There you go.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Hi, Sarah.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is speaking out this afternoon after President Trump canceled an Oval Office meeting with Democrats. And this was to discuss
Chuck.
the shutdown set to start 1 week.
No, Chuck, he declined your letter.
It's clear that Donald Trump and House Republicans and Senate Republicans are running scared, which is why they refuse to even sit down and have a conversation to discuss the Republican government shutdown and the healthcare crisis that is going to cause people in the United States of America to die.
And for more on this, CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns joins us now from our Washington bureau. Caitlin, very good to see you here. Can you talk about what stood out to you in that press conference and how much weight do his words have at this point?
Hey, Nancy, it's great to see you. Well, in just over a week, the government is poised to shut down if there can't be a deal reached to move forward.
So in case anyone is confused, because they did pass that big, whatever you call it, bill, realigning the government's budget, that, because they did it through reconciliation, only changed the numbers of the current budget. They did not actually pass a budget. All they did was change the line items to be different numbers. They still have to fund the government. They still have to pass laws to allocate the funding that they promised that they would. If it was an actual budget through the actual process, then this would be fine. They would have government funding for an entire year. There wouldn't be a problem. But because they did it through reconciliation, all they did was move numbers around. So that's why there's still a government shutdown in a week. They didn't actually govern.
Well, if y'all wouldn't have stopped fucking distracting him with all this Epstein shit, they would have been able to fucking take care of shit. But y'all want to talk about Epstein. That's why we're going to shut the government down until the Epstein files come out. That's what you do. You don't get shit until we know whether or not this motherfucker's harboring pedophiles. No, you don't get nothing. Which should have been the stance from day one.
At this point, shut the government down because Trump's not doing anything with it except destroying the country. Like, if he's just going to break it, might as well shut it down.
Almost. The country's almost insolvent.
We always run up on the brink of insolvency, and then they're like, yay, for another month we have money. You know, because we borrow so much money.
with funding the government. And what is on the table right now is something that passed the House of Representatives with Republican support. It's now over in the Senate side, and it's just essentially an extension of current government funding for the next 7 weeks or so, and also includes new security funding for members of Congress in light of the Charlie Kirk shooting. Democrats, however, want to use this as a point of leverage. Now, you may think, don't Republicans control the House and the Senate? That's true. They do.
Barely.
In the Senate, they have to get 60 votes.
Filibuster rule.
Republicans don't have 60 votes to pass something, and so they're going to need support from Democrats to get any of this through. And so Democrats are using this as a point to say, this is what we want out of this if we're going to give you these votes. And I'll say the list of demands from Democrats is pretty lengthy. This is a wish list.
I thought she was going to say lame. I thought she was like, the list of demands from the Democrats is pretty lame, actually. It was written in a letter from Chuck Schumer. He's like, all we want. Anyway.
Really, I mean, they are asking to repeal parts of the One Big Beautiful Bill, particularly dealing with Medicaid. But they are also asking for an extension of Obamacare subsidies, which actually run out at the end of this year. And that's a policy issue where there are some Republicans who
shut the government down. Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. God,
he's such a 3-year-old.
His brain is broken. It can only good happen needs to be a soundboard clip. We gotta put that together.
But this is what happens when your brain is scrambled eggs with cheese.
Yeah, man. His
scrambled eggs up there, y'all. Scrambled eggs.
It can only good happen is something you get out of a 2-year-old.
Look, he recovered from the stroke. They pumped him up with all the potassium he could take. It's had some neurological effects.
He could also not pronounce acetaminophen. So, I mean, I know that's a toughie, but RFK was standing right next to him being like, it's acetaminophen. You fucking idiot. It's acetaminophen.
But it was in a whisper in RFK's voice. How the fuck is he supposed to understand that? That's probably why I got it even worse on the 3rd and 4th try. Fucking RFK slapping his fucking.
No,
just like,
first of all, I didn't say that. Oh, I said that in terms of.
It sounds like his lungs are slapping together to make the sound. Like it just sounds like it hurts. Ugh.
It sounds like he constantly was just done singing like a 3-hour concert and his voice is just shot. That's what he sounds like. It sounds like he needs to constantly be drinking like honey.
Do it. I need it. And we love you, Sarah, and we know you're going to figure it out. You're a brilliant young lady, so you'll solve this. It's a hurdle, not a cliff. I don't know.
Agree
not
with
a
that.
thing that you can't do.
Something about that, but their argument is not in this bill. This is just a clean extension of current funding that buys us enough time.
Oh, he has some palsy in the throat. Where he's got like
yeah.
So he's got some sort of paralysis in the throat, and that's why his voice quivers like that. Oh god. that is what his voice looks like, huh?
No, first of all, I didn't say that. Oh, I said that in terms of.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like there's 2 voices coming out at the same time.
Oh, like he's like oh. Did you ever play Hades?
No.
All right, never mind. I was gonna say just like Chaos. Chaos has like 2 voices going at the same time. Alistair, yo,
Allie.
But they were here to quote kick some ass.
To get to the next deadline. So right now, it's basically a staring contest.
The brainworm talking.
Who's going to blink first by this time next week?
Yeah, with this staring contest in your words and this space still between the two sides, What are these plans, you think? What is the strategy going into this next week ahead?
Yeah, it's a really interesting question, Nancy, because Congress is out all of this week. They're on a
Congress just came back. How the fuck are they on another break? All the time. Get these fuckers to work.
Mike Johnson is sending everybody home.
Get these fuckers to work.
Like that's what's hilarious to me is that they're always talking about how everyone is so fucking lazy. Everyone's so lazy. They don't want to work anymore. Mike Johnson has literally got these people taking 6 figures and they work like 15 days this year. It's fucking September.
Like they're on break and there's a government shutdown coming. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
They don't need to get paid.
Yeah, they don't need to get paid.
You didn't do the job. You can't not do the job and get the money. Nah.
Every year it's
no. You know what? Even better. Mike Johnson should be paying them. They don't need to be coming out of taxpayers. Since you want to be the Speaker of the House, if you put everybody at home and you put everybody on recess unnecessarily, bet you're paying for it though. Because I don't. You got the motherfucking troops out there cleaning up garbage. Y'all motherfuckers don't do shit all motherfucking day. There's litter all over them motherfucking parks. Get the little pointy stick, get yourself a garbage bag, and go clean up the fucking city. Since y'all ain't doing shit else, go do some work. Lazy ass motherfuckers. God damn, they're lazy.
Here, I got. This is their work schedule here.
Jesus.
All the days in yellow are days that they're working.
Must be nice. Must be nice to work fucking 50 days a year.
Look at this. They got all of August off, and then what? Almost 3 weeks of September they work, and then they got a whole week off.
What's the blue? Is that voting days?
The blue is Senate only. So the Senate's working more than the House. Look at how little the House is working then.
That's crazy. And then is the red only the House?
Yeah, red is House only. So the House is only working 4 days that the Senate isn't working. And the Senate has some time blocked out. Look, they're working an extra week in August, an extra week in February. Like, look at this. That's all crazy.
I think the name's on the top of the month.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we are in what's today? September 25th?
Where else could somebody work that little?
Nowhere.
For a 6-figure check.
Nowhere. Elon.
Yeah. But they want to cut everybody else's funding. They want to fuck up everybody else's household. These motherfuckers don't work at all. What the fuck did y'all need the whole work? I mean, it's the 4th of July. Y'all supposed to be at work. Don't y'all have to shine the fucking Constitution or something? The Liberty Bell need more wax? Like, y'all supposed to be public servants. Y'all don't do shit.
It looks like for the most part, the House only has a 4-day work week.
That's crazy. I bet your constituents wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
If anything, they should be working every day, Sunday through Sunday, until at the last week of the month they fly home and they talk to their constituents, and then they can take whatever time they need. But they need to be at work.
Yeah, I would be absolutely fine if they work 3 weeks and 3 weeks straight for 7 days, and then you get a week off. That's fine, because you do have to go back. You do have to go back to your home district and talk to constituents anyway. But this is crazy.
You could have like 2 or 3 town halls. Go around, sign some stuff, kiss some babies, cut some ribbons. That's plenty of time. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane.
They don't even do shit.
This is non-working. This is not working. We have a part-time Congress.
Exactly.
Like Connecticut has a part-time legislature. They only work 6 months out of the year, but they only get paid $30,000 to be Congress people in Connecticut,
which is plenty.
Like, they all have real jobs. So these people are getting paid. The congressional salary is $171,000 a year plus expenses.
And you get half the year off.
And if you're leadership, I think you get a small bonus, like Johnson gets money, Schumer gets money, McConnell got money.
Mhm.
And you get all that time off. You get the entire month of August just off.
For what?
Is it too hot in DC? Is that what's going on? Is global warming? You got August off because of global warming?
It's not real. That's a hoax.
But you also get most of November off.
Well, I got Thanksgiving. I'm hosting. I can't be in DC voting on and this is if they don't want, like, if they think that our request is too extreme, fucking quit.
Yeah.
Don't run anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's completely unacceptable. Like for
It is.
for a bunch of fucking 50 and 60-year-olds who don't do shit else. They're not out there digging ditches and playing intramural soccer. You know what I'm saying? On the weekday. No, they're not doing fucking anything except sitting around in meetings taking money from people.
Yeah.
They need to start cleaning up some litter. I need them filling in potholes. They got some shit to do because that is crazy. The amount of laziness coming out of Congress.
So anyway, they're
Just
on
right from the head down.
They're on fucking both houses of Congress are on break until the 29th, and they're supposed to figure out the government shutdown in 2 days.
Yeah. It's shutting down. That's what the figure out is.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. If Trump's not willing to meet with anyone, and hopefully the Democrats hold their ground, then the government's shutting down at the end of the month. We got a couple of days. We got a week. By this time next week, the government will have shut down if they don't figure their shit out.
But look at these great statues. Who will watch over them?
We know Donald Trump has always wanted a statue in his honor, but I'm not sure this is what he had in mind.
Me and you, and you and me.
Most popular thing in the mall right now.
It looks pretty popular.
Whoever put it there, deserves to be basically punished.
Did you know what this was as soon as you walked up?
Yeah, I actually saw it on TikTok this morning, and so I knew we had to come and see it.
Oh yeah, TikTok is cooked. They over here sharing the statue. That's it. That's the last straw, TikTok. You motherfucker.
I did see the statue in a reel. I did.
For ourselves.
You saw it on TikTok.
I did, yeah.
What do you think about this Trump Epstein statue?
Well, I think
fucking McKinnon's like, I will buy that statue.
It's hilarious. I think it's I think it's all makes sense. They're not lying.
I think it's very flattering.
I think it's a very tasteful statue, if anything.
Look,
like
he's not even all
they're not
like
exaggerated.
grotesque. They didn't make him into like a goblin thing. What does the plaque say? Let me go back. Oh yeah. Let's go back and see. It says
it's kind of very.
There we go.
Like it looks like a statue that would be in. We celebrate the long-lasting bond between.
Jesus, Tim, all over me here. I think you're lagging. You're glitching again.
Oh, am I? Hold on.
Yeah, it says Happy Friendship Month. We celebrate the long-lasting bond between President Donald J. Trump and his quote-unquote closest friend, Jeffrey Epstein. They are doing a tribute to him. You know what I mean? This is what he wanted. He wanted people genuflecting at his feet. He wanted praise and statues in his honor. What's the problem? Can't make this guy happy.
Yeah, I actually saw it on TikTok this morning, and so I knew we had to come and see it for ourselves.
I mean, look at how happy they are. A beautiful little secret.
Saw it on TikTok.
I did, yeah.
What do you think about this Trump Epstein statue?
Well, I think it's hilarious. I think it's
they're dancing gaily. I would just like to put, and I mean that in the 1910s sense.
It's very like Disney, like like Walt Disney holding Mickey Mouse's hand.
Yes, it's the same thing.
It's got the same vibe.
We live in the United States of Donald Trump, so I don't understand why he's upset that these people are worshiping him. They wanted a golden idol of Trump. They produced.
You got it. There you go. That's what you want.
Take it.
I heard that the statue was like legally permitted to be there.
Correct. They got a permit and everything.
All right, it's fine.
Imagine the intern or whoever was working at the desk is like, Yeah, so you want to do like a statue of Trump? Okay. No problem. Bronze. That's very expensive. Okay. Yeah. In front of the Capitol. Okay. I think I'm allowed to tell you right now. Yes, you can do this. Okay. So just here's your permit and just go ahead and put. She walked in the office yesterday. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. He tricked me again. Why did I give him the permit?
I think it all makes sense.
I think it's very flattering.
They're not lying. I think there's a relationship before
They're not lying.
he took over the presidency. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's more. There's a second one. Donald Trump. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. And then look, there's Donald Trump's signature. I recognize it.
Mikey, all right.
From the note.
I can tell you that this is not authentic because Donald Trump does not know the word enigma.
You know what? Except for those like 7 other times he said it on tape. You're right.
And that couldn't possibly his signature. He doesn't know how to write in bronze.
How the hell did he write in bronze with a Sharpie? Everybody knows he uses a Sharpie. This, you know what? You flipped me 100%. This is a fucking fraudulent signature, obviously.
Why do you think he won't release the files?
Because he knows he's dirty.
What? Sir, how would you even think that? What part of holding hands in front of the Capitol with Jeffrey Epstein makes you think those two even fucking know each other?
What part of the attorney general told him he's in the Epstein's files multiple times?
And the FBI director.
He's in the Epstein files.
Yeah. What part of him being in the Epstein files makes you think he's in Epstein?
But yeah, you know, he's got power, and that's why he's protecting him.
Well, what I think about it, I think it's an excellent, comment on where we stand right now.
I mean, they're dancing.
It looks like they're very happy together.
The truth, just release it. Release the files.
Why do you think he doesn't want to release the files?
He's in them. It's that simple.
He's in them.
Your name's in it over 1,000 times. You're gonna hide it.
Simple as that.
He's in them.
I mean, that guy is clearly violent. His words are violent against the regime. Billie Eilish is cooked.
People are calling for something here, and it's pretty powerful.
And this part just might be the icing on the cake.
See, this is what Jimmy Kimmel gonna be doing. Kick him off the air. He gonna be Jim Acosta, man on the street, going straight to your goddamn statue, getting people's raw reactions with the little Bluetooth microphone. Y'all don't want some of these people to go independent.
Can you imagine Billy on the street, but it's Jimmy Kimmel and it's like all like political stuff.
And Guillermo.
Yeah.
You got the statue right here, but off in the distance, hanging on the Department of Labor, is the Kim Jong-un like Trump banner.
Oh man. Like, can he try a little less to be an authoritarian? Like,
he's not a dictator.
That is like fucking 19. He's Big Brother. That's Big Brother.
No, it's not.
I'm not a dictator.
See, he said it. So why would he say he was a dictator? Why would you say he's a dictator when he just said,
I'm not a dictator?
Yo, listen. He just said, I am not.
He's turning us into like
North Korea.
North Korea. Or current Russia. Or former Soviet Union Russia. Like,
but people are afraid of Putin.
That's
people
true.
are in love with Kim Jong-un. He is the brilliant, smart leader. And that's all these people like. All right, small tangent. So there's been lots of people since Charlie Kirk's assassination that have been really sticking their own dick in the toaster as of late.
Yeah.
Like going to the memorial and getting their photo snapped and then saying, well, you only don't like me because I support racism, but I do it from behind closed doors in the privacy of my home where I don't have to interact with you coloreds and homosexuals. But it's been happening a lot, and I won't bring up his name, but there's a guy who fixes things and then there's a guy who inspects things, where they both came out with like these super pro Charlie Kirk things, and they're like, you guys are just losing your minds. And as soon as my customer found out I was at the thing, they canceled the inspection with me. And that just goes to show you guys how crazy you are. It's like, brother, even if you're the best at your job, people were unwilling to overlook the fact that you have this association with them. And then the other guy who fixes things was, oh, well, I just broke all of your brains because now you guys were like, I thought he was a good person, and he likes this person that I think is not a good person. So now you guys are wrestling with that in your head. It's like, the projection is crazy. It's like, no, you want people to like you, but you didn't want them to know that you were a racist. That's why you like Charlie Kirk.
Right.
So now that Charlie's gone, and then you accidentally clapped for the racist, now you're like, who's the racist now? Probably you guys, because you guys liked my content. So you're just like me. No, sir. No, sir. It's unfortunate that so many people are deciding to outwardly show to parts of their fan base and their little communities, just like, you might as well just have like accidentally worn your hood to the meeting. You know what I mean? Like we got you on a Zoom call and there's a Confederate flag in the back. And you're like, no, you don't understand. It's like, no, I do understand. Like, we hear what you're saying. We understand that you want to grieve this guy. We just know what that means. And that's kind of not our fault. Ellie. Ready.
That statue makes me remember this, Tim, Mikey. Here's the link. I brought it up. We would probably get content strike because of the song. But
okay.
But I'll put it up. I'll put it up real quick. Just
mute it. Oh, we gotta listen to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here, throw that. Can you copy that and put it in the private chat so I can watch it?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you, Ali. 5 British pounds. Forgot what I was saying. Okay, let's go to DC. Since we're talking about DC, they're very busy right now because they got this horrible gang-related couple, and they're finally gonna bring them to justice. Let's watch. And I just want to say, first and foremost, I love my people.
So you gonna stun gun me before I go to work? You gonna stun gun me before I go to work?
What the fuck?
Y'all, I don't trust y'all. And my cat life for real. What are y'all here for? What are y'all here for? What are y'all here for? We're here for an arrest warrant. Well, who is the arrest warrant for? Who is the arrest warrant for? Who is the arrest warrant?
And I just want to point out that as much as people tell minorities or anyone who has a negative interaction with law enforcement, just comply. Just comply. Well, that's a two-way fucking street. If you want things to go smoothly, then you should act in a manner that allows them to go smoothly. They are trying to effectuate an arrest warrant on somebody that does not live there. If you just say who you're fucking looking for, I mean, I imagine you got the place surrounded. It's an apartment. You know what I mean? But at this point, you're just making the situation worse by not being open. If you have a warrant, say, come out of here, John. Come out of there, John Smith. We got a warrant to take you to jail. John Smith is fucked. But if John Smith doesn't fucking live here, let me say, hey, by the way, that guy doesn't live here. I'm Mary Johnson. There must have been some confusion. And then you can de-escalate from there. Or even if you don't believe her, at least say what you're doing, because you just look like some psychopaths standing by my shoes. You know what I'm saying? You just stop it. You're stomping up. My water's by the door. What are you doing? Tell me what's happening. But then they want compliance out of you when you literally, like, I'm trying to get, She probably got her hair looking crazy. She barely dressed, getting ready for work. And here come these corn-fed white boys standing on top of my shoes, crunching up my Crocs.
I am out. I don't have on hardly no clothes. I was getting ready for work, like you said. No, y'all don't understand it because y'all sitting up there steady trying to get me to come in the hall with my neighbors and I ain't even got no clothes on. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Man, why are they coming out there fully armed?
Because it's like this is how they act for and it's the same thing like if you see them with the like the bullhorn. Step out of the vehicle, lower the windows and open it from the outside. Don't face away from us. Back up to the sound of my voice. Those are what they call like high risk arrests or high risk warrants and all that stuff. So the government and lawmakers have decided that this level of force is necessary to effect an arrest on somebody that might be armed and dangerous. Fine. But you need to be at the right fucking place.
Yeah, like first of all, our police force is too militarized. Too militarized.
Why do you say that?
Because they look like they're all fucking Call of Duty characters. Like you want to go back to like them blaming first-person shooters. There you go.
No. How dare you say my cops look like COD loadouts? Wait till we get our tank. They're from Battlefield, if anything.
But to go in someone's house with a fucking riot shield and a shotgun and an automatic weapon, like you probably needed 2 cops with, let's say, fine, body armor, whatever. They're going into someone's house. They don't know what's going to happen. But they don't need full riot gear. They don't need all this. It's unnecessary. Cops have too much money and too much of this fucking warrior training.
So it's funny you mentioned that because I had a video for us to do on Tuesday, but I actually wasn't able to play that video for you guys because it was taken off of the internet.
Oh, yes, it got scrubbed.
It got completely scrubbed off of the internet. I cannot find it anymore, and I'm not diving into Twitter to go find it. Ooh, I'm not going in there. You can't make me. But essentially, they served a drug seizure warrant, an arrest warrant up in Minnesota. And the guys came in the same way, just like this. Let me see. They came in just like this. And it was an old white dude looking real scraggly in the face and shit. Fucking opened up on him with an AR. I think he killed 3 of them and he shot 5 of them. They just had the memorial thing for the cop, put the big flag and then all the cruisers drove underneath it to do they just did that in Minnesota. So now they want to apply that level of force to a black couple in an apartment. Here's my question. You're coming in there with all that shit. Where are your bullets going to go, sir? This is an apartment building. So what are you going to do with that AR aside from kill everybody through that fucking drywall? Like, this is stupid. This is not safe. This is not a way. Like, all of them should have shields.
Yeah.
If that's what they were worried about. If you're trying to just like get the person and do it safely, they should all be wearing like turtle fucking outfits and just go in there like a juggernaut and just go grab them and then drag them out. And you know what I mean? Like that would make more sense than let us be the attack. Let us be the hammer against the nail. We're not going to come in there unprepared for what? Just kill the whole floor because you're at the wrong fucking address?
Yeah.
We'll let them explain.
That's crazy.
Come in right quick, because I don't know what they in here for. We're gonna deal with this. This is crazy. Two women came like 2 days ago to look for that same guy.
Nick, hold what you got. Yep, we're gonna stay right here.
Y'all ain't explaining nothing. Y'all just going through my house and ain't explaining nothing. Y'all can go ahead. My daughter not home.
So what happens when I don't know what's going on and I come out of the shower? What the fuck is all this noise? Blam, 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 blam. Shouldn't be in the house.
God, my daughter not home. Javay, calm down, please, because this is going to be, this is going straight to downtown. I'm not playing. I need to go to work, and y'all making me late.
If y'all don't know how to communicate with each other, y'all in business.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the people that we're trusting to go find criminals and go find bag at the wrong fucking house. And as soon as they realize that they're at the wrong house, I would have left because you clearly the person you're looking for is still at large.
Right.
But no,
Yeah.
let me clog up their house for the next 45 fucking minutes.
That's not our fault. I only been living here a year and some months. So
And this has also happened to me, but luckily I look nothing like the guy that they were looking for. They didn't come into my house, but the sheriff did come up to the door.
So whoever lived here before me, y'all need to think about that. Yes, that they came for like months and months ago. They came for that guy months and months ago. And then y'all come last week too. Milo, come here, Milo.
Cat's like, I'm out of here.
Ain't no corroboration.
Finally, the hallway will be mine to pee on.
I live here. This is my home. Y'all can't just do that. That's not cooperation. I'm on the lease.
Right, and he's at the imagine they go to the wrong address. The guy's like, oh shit, fucking bag this shit up. We gotta go.
I'm the head of the household.
Oh.
Y'all can go ahead. I'm not moving. I ain't got on no clothes.
The cat is not giving a fuck about the seriousness about the situation. Smelling their shoes, rubbing them.
2 more rooms if y'all, and a bathroom if y'all want to check that too.
Tactical jeans.
2 more rooms and a bathroom. Go ahead.
Easier to cut off when they get shot. I don't understand why they're wearing jeans like that.
These cops are so unserious. Like, look at them.
Maybe they can't afford it. Maybe they got defunded, Tim. Maybe they just can't afford fucking police uniforms anymore. And marshals can't have uniforms no more. They can't afford it.
How come they can only afford half a shield? Like, their legs are very exposed.
Well, it's cool. They got bulletproof jeans on, so.
Federal. This is federal. I want to make sure this don't happen again. I'm going to call.
These dudes look like fucking airsoft players. It's not what I want. Pro killers. But I also don't want the standards for law enforcement to be so low that Kevin from Quick Check qualify. Like, I don't know. Oh, Sarah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Sarah.
Everybody need to call. My mother knows people. My mother knows people. Believe me. Just because I live in DC housing, that don't mean my mother don't know. My mother knows people. My mother was a veteran. Believe me, y'all not.
Don't tell her to calm down.
I don't want it to happen again, though. And this is scary because if my daughter was home, how y'all think y'all would make my 17-year-old daughter feel?
We're going to take your address off.
Mr. Harris. Please.
So you have to understand there's a lot of different divisions, and they don't always talk to each other. So I understand people may have come here.
Oh, it's cool. There's just a lot of different divisions, and they just don't talk to each other. So we'll just keep doing this forever.
Why would our various layers of law enforcement ever communicate with one another about anything?
And like, honestly, at this point, you know you're at the wrong house. The guy's not here. You checked all the rooms. Leave the fucking apartment. Get out. Your presence, your mere presence is an insult. Get out of the fucking house.
We're doing our job too. This is a warrant squad. We're just serving warrants.
I already know that.
Well, me and my husband both got clean records. My daughter ain't never had a record. My son is in Job Corps right now. He the only.
And also, y'all need to remember to fucking assert your Fifth Amendment and shut the fuck up. Stop describing everybody in your fucking family. Like, she's dead ass wrong for this, and this is why I let the clip play out. Do not talk to them. If they're at the wrong house, they need to leave. Do not answer any fucking questions. You don't know what their investigation is entailing. You might say, oh, I was at home drinking a grape soda, so it couldn't have been me. Aha, the killer had an addiction to grape soda. And that proves that it was you. Like, just shut up. You don't know what their investigation is. They're not going to tell you. So just shut up.
One in my household that's been locked up. And he wasn't even, and his record was clear because he was a minor driving.
No one's in handcuffs. We just looking for.
It's just the point, though. I'm getting ready for work. Now I gotta show this video to my job just so I won't get in trouble. You understand that? No, with my job. Do you understand?
Yeah, she has a job. Do you know what that means when you come and disrupt somebody's morning and they can't go to their job in this fucking economy that we have? Like,
Right.
do not make me fuck up my work. Like, what are you doing?
Okay. We all upset.
I already know about the gentleman that.
Yes, and his mail keep coming to my house.
Again, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah, you don't need to tell them all that.
Be quiet. I know you're mad, but be quiet. But I have more criminal footage for you, Tim.
Electric cars are known for
And this one might hurt some feelings.
being quiet, almost silent.
For those who miss the roar of a muscle car, speakers can be used for effect. Jason Rantala and photojournalist.
If I ever catch one of you little assholes running around with a goddamn muscle car that's electric with some fucking speakers in it, I'm pouring water on your speakers.
That's funny.
Tony Peterson explains how that sound got one driver in trouble.
It was a warm summer night in downtown Stillwater. Mike and his car club friends were on their way back home to the cities.
We were thinking about stopping to get a bite to eat at one of the various pizza places.
Yeah, a bite to eat. Criminal activity sounds like to me.
In Minnesota.
You can't eat in Minnesota. You know the motherfucking law.
Ask Mark, he knows.
Mark has to eat on the detail. we have to sneak Mark food over the border. I have deep dish pizzas that I launch like a disc, and then he's got a very sophisticated way of catching them.
You know, they do have a lot of density behind them. You could probably throw those things pretty far.
Don't start, Tim. Don't start nothing.
Listen, I'm just saying they got a lot of heft to them.
Car stopped at the traffic light right across from the gas station. The light turned green.
Here I am at the back of the line. I make my way to the front. The light turns red. I stop.
A state trooper was also
stopped at the red light. Typical criminal activity. Trying to blend in, making it look like he's normal.
Man, what are the laws like in Minnesota?
Strict, motherfucker. Strict. You ain't doing shit here. No breathing.
Stopped at the light coming from the other direction.
State trooper looks at me. I look at him. He, as he drives by, we make eye contact. He continues, flips, pulls me over.
Man, so you get a couple citations today, right?
Problem was, it's an electric car. The 2025 Dodge Daytona has a Fredsonic chambered sound mechanism.
Why?
Look, it doesn't matter if your car doesn't have a motherfucking engine. Your engine noise is too loud. Too loud of the engine.
You can rev it, but you got to be in park to rev it.
The car is equipped with 3 modes. The sport mode gives you the visceral feeling of a beefy 8-cylinder muscle car.
No, it doesn't.
Speaker on the outside and there's speakers on the rear.
Those speakers fool the best of them.
Oh, look at him. So funny. I went to the gas station. Oops. Electric. Shut up, man. You a criminal. You a criminal making noise. Your noise.
Even
criminal.
a state trooper. Mike tried to explain that to the officer, but he wouldn't listen.
I didn't want to argue with him. I said, yes, I'll see you in court.
He's been waiting for that court date since June. The ticket still isn't in the Washington County court system. Meantime, a video that was recorded has gone viral.
We didn't really expect it to blow up overnight. I was heading out to Chicago the very next day, and I'm driving to Chicago, and I'm just getting
probably for food because eating in that town is highly frowned upon.
my phone is blowing up.
Mike says he keeps checking in with the courts, but still nothing.
I would hope that the trooper realized his mistake and didn't submit or write up the ticket.
You hear that? Crime. That's what you heard. But I have another car video for you. It's a very car heavy show today. Okay. I owe y'all something fun. I haven't had a U-Haul exploding on on stream in a while. This might be better. Freaking man, we got ourselves a white Audi. Looks like they're going on a ski trip. Yeah, he's going through the yellow light, pursuing the vehicle.
We turning northbound.
Okay, I'm going northbound.
Feeling the yield of these.
Oh man.
I've got him now. I've got him now, headquarters. The drawbridge is up. There's nowhere for him to go.
On the traffic at the bridge here, crossing over the Lake Cut.
Nope.
The bridge is up. I'm gonna have
Nope.
Oh no, where's he going?
Nope.
Oh shit. The cop's
Adios,
like, I'm not doing that.
muchachos.
Oh my god.
You actually made the jump over the bridge.
Yo. He said YOLO.
Holy shit. Man, that cop could have made it.
I'm not doing that shit. I'm with the cop. I'm like, yo, that motherfucker about to jump the bridge. This thud though.
You actually made the jump over the bridge.
I bet he knows the eating guy up there in fucking Minnesota. The guy who wants to eat in a town at a restaurant.
That's hilarious.
For a quote unquote bite to eat. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, that car is fucked.
Yeah, the suspension on that car is done.
The front end, he probably lost the radiator. But hey, he got away. At the Who just said in the chat that he couldn't see over the steering wheel and that's why he drove like that? That's crazy. I can't believe y'all said that. I can't believe y'all said that. I have another lie to unravel real quick. So, the Uvalde shooting in Texas at the school. Now, I think it was Ted Cruz who was like the main one talking about some. The problem is that the teacher, they were propping the door open with a rock, and that's how he gained entrance to the place.
Yes. Yeah.
Leave the door open. After media outlets sued for records, the judge ruled for Uvalde CISD to release everything. But the school district claims that DPS still has their video. The video we exclusively obtained shows Franco going outside with a cart, and a few minutes later comes running back after she saw the shooter's truck crash in the ditch.
Holy shit.
At 11:55, Miss Franco runs inside, gets her cell phone to call for help in case someone's hurt. 52 seconds later, Franco comes running back as the shooter starts firing shots at her and several men. You can see she clearly kicks the rock from the door and pulls on it to make sure it closes. Franco.
Where's the apologies?
Yeah. Really, like, fuck.
Because that lady, and like I mean, her face, she is bereft, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a terrible occurrence. And to just put that on that lady and to just scapegoat her when she had nothing to do with any of this. She is a victim of this. Right? Like that's her school, that's her place of employment. And to blame it all on her, all the little kids dead because of her, is fucked up.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz needs to apologize now, not later, right now.
Yeah.
Because that's fucking sick, dude. Absolutely disgusting. But, they're very bad at apologizing and making sure that everything is all the records are turned straight. And did you hear that your favorite school administrator from Oklahoma wants the same guy who wanted to spend $60 million on Trump Bibles to put them in all the government buildings now says that he wants to cut funding to any school that doesn't want to put a Turning Points USA, Charlie Kirk's foundation, whatever, his Hitler Youth Camp. If you refuse to let a Hitler Youth Camp be set up in your school, that they're going to go after your funding.
Whatever. Like
what funding at this point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you like? This is you already threatened that. So what now?
Yeah. It's just more bullshit trying to take over schools and whatnot. Like, you can. I mean, you can put a turning. Is this colleges or just like regular
schools, regular high schools?
Why would Turning Point? Why would TPS be in regular schools?
To encourage people to engage in the political process.
But that's nah, man. That's you're right. That's Nazi shit because
it's Hitler Youth.
Yeah, because TPS was like when I was in college, they were trying to get a TPS chapter in there, and even the college Republicans didn't want it there.
Yeah. Because those guys aren't Republicans, they're just racists.
Yeah.
They don't have any Republican like policy. If they want to talk about politics and they want to get kids involved in the process earlier, that's fine. I wouldn't even care if they wanted to get kids involved in the process, but they should be talking to the mayor.
Yeah.
And the state senator and the state house rep and the governor. Like that's where they should learn about government, not join the Republicans in this MAGA campaign. What does that have to do with local politics?
Right.
And learning how it works, because this motherfucker clearly does not understand how the government works. That's why he's breaking everything he touches.
Yeah, that's crazy. TPS doesn't need to be in like high schools and whatnot. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. And this is the same people who want the 10 Commandments up there.
Prayer in school.
Prayer in school. I mean, I'm not sure why they thought that would work. I mean, every time y'all have a Republican event, Grindr shuts down.
I saw that.
Fucking crash the servers every fucking anytime that there's 15 Republicans in a room, all the fucking Grindr servers just start grinding to a halt. You just can't take the additional. Oh, here we go. SG breaking news. Amazon agreed to pay $2.5 billion to settle an FTC lawsuit over allegations that it duped users into paying for Prime subscriptions. It made it hard to cancel memberships.
Yes.
Did I get money from that?
Did you get duped into a Prime membership?
Maybe. I'd be duped.
Let's see.
I'd be duped.
The surprise settlement comes as Amazon and the FTC were just 3 days into the trial in a Seattle federal court. Apparently, Amazon felt that they weren't going to win. They will pay a $1 billion civil penalty to the FTC and will refund $1.5 billion to an estimated 35 million consumers impacted by unwanted Prime enrollment or deferrent cancellations. Under the terms of the settlement, Amazon will give $51 to eligible customers within 90 days. So if Amazon feels that they have wronged you, then they will send you $51 within the next 3 months.
I'm with it.
Amazon admitted no wrongdoing in agreeing to the settlement because, of course, we can't have corporate accountability. The FTC chair said that this was a monumental win for the agency under Trump's administration. The Trump-Vance FTC is committed to fighting back when companies try to cheat ordinary Americans out of their hard-earned pay.
You might finish on. Didn't he get Pam Bondi to get rid of his Trump University fraud case?
Yes. And they also dropped a bunch of other stuff too.
Because he was charging people $50,000 for an unaccredited, damn near online course promising entrepreneur mentorship. And then he literally had a fucking cardboard cutout of him that they could take pictures next to because he couldn't be fucking bothered to run his own scam. So he just scammed him to show up at a Holiday Inn meeting hall conference room. And they said, this is your college.
Yeah.
I got a PowerPoint presentation given by this guy and my cutout. That'll be $50,000, please. Thanks.
They dropped several important lawsuits because Trump became president. And the FTC was like, oh, we don't have to do this anymore? Fine.
Yeah. Oh, I had I forgot. We got I know we have a lot of British people here, and I just want to reassure them that the Boston Tea Party
Breaking news right now.
I had less to do with them than they really
50
than they
containers
understand.
fell off of a cargo ship into the water.
This is last
You
week.
saw it right here first on ABC 7. No one was reported injured, yet the mishap has forced a temporary suspension of cargo operations. This is a live view from Air 7 cruise.
God damn, dude.
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez, Rick. How are you going to clean that shit up? Man.
Are working to remove the containers from the water.
Bro, that was my Switch 2 in there. Come on.
Man, that was my new NVIDIA graphics chip. Damn.
Well, it is now water cooled.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the shipping notification? Oh, sorry,
It's the
your
port.
item fell into the sea.
No, it's at port.
It's gonna be at port for a while.
You know, I last week it said it was at port, and I have noticed that the GPS hasn't moved any closer to my house.
It's still at Long Beach. What the fuck is going on?
What's going on over here? I can't get my shit.
At the port with the breaking development.
Somebody's getting fired.
Yeah, man, someone's lucky to be alive. I mean, can you imagine like the fucking Indiana Jonesing you'd have to do to get the fuck out of the way of like fucking shipping containers falling down? That is a squish. You are donezo if that shit falls on you.
And those crews are working at a feverish pace. Over my shoulder here is the cargo ship. That's where the issue is happening. And one of the things that they wanted to do was stabilize the ship, because within the last 30 minutes to an hour, more of those cargo containers have been falling off that ship on the port side because the tide is rising. And of course,
all right, Tim. Which side is port, left or right?
Because I took sailing classes, I know this. Port is the left side. Starboard is the right side. The front is known as the bow.
Which is wrong?
The bow?
Bow starts with B, so it should be the back. But it is not. It is the front.
And the back part of the ship is known as the stern.
You win this round, Gadget, but I'll get you next time.
of course, there's a bunch of those cargo containers in
What's a jib? No, I'm just kidding.
the ocean, and
It's a
those
sail.
workers in the ocean trying to retrieve those cargo containers. Here's more on the story.
My favorite book is Moby Dick, so I know way more about ships than I probably should.
Oh, what's going on the stacks?
Oh no.
Oh,
no. Oh boy. That's a rough day at work.
Some otter's like, look, the kelp. It's back. Come on, guys. The kelp is, oh, sweet Jesus.
Eyewitness News obtaining this video showing cargo containers falling off this cargo ship like dominoes this morning just before 9. The rumbling sound of the falling containers setting off alarm bells for the ship's crew and work crews on the ground at the port of Long Beach.
So did the dude just like not pick it up high enough or something?
Maybe, or maybe like it got. Oh jeez. I like how they fall in like a geometric shape.
It's almost like that row like ran into something or something pushed it, and then it started to, like teeter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like from the opposite side, from the port. Well, I don't know where the front is. Where's the front? Yeah, from the port side. It looks like something pushed from the port side, and then everything fell off starboard. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they like fucked up the crane or like didn't pick it up straight up and down.
It seems like it all got. It seems like it all just got nudged. Like it just got shoved in that direction.
Like from here to here. Like it just got
Yeah.
pushed laterally.
Oh, what's going on the stacks?
Where's Simply Secular Dave?
Eyewitness News obtaining
Dave,
this video
we
showing cargo
need
containers
you.
falling off this cargo
Dave works
ship
at the docks up
like
in BC.
dominoes this morning just before 9. The rumbling sound of the falling containers setting off alarm bells for the ship's crew and work crews
I'm trying
on
to
the
see what's in
ground
there.
at the port of Long Beach. Nearly 24 of the containers plunging into the ocean at Pier G. Others toppling over dockside at the berth.
Are they coming over both sides? Who fucked this up?
Yeah, what
Who
happened
fucked
to
this
this?
up?
What happened to this?
How are you got the containers falling off both sides of the boat? Jeez.
Containers either smacking into the ground port side or
Fucking
splashing
L.
into the ocean. A radio chatter sounding off during the mayhem. It appears
Oh my God, it almost landed on the fuel right there. Oh.
Ooh, it could have been real bad.
Oh.
here some of the overturned containers were filled with merchandise like sandals, which we saw.
Ali says the bottom one was crushed. Maybe the bottom. Maybe there were some bottom containers that lost their integrity, and they just went whoop.
Yeah, that would make sense for it falling on both sides. Look, they say stack it 5 high. They don't mean 6.5. They mean 5, motherfucker. Bro, imagine fucking being on a boat for 2 weeks coming from fucking China just for this shit to fall off the boat in the port, on the pier, in the like. I made it all the way over here, and now the shit falling over.
Port police arriving, spraying the area to keep the containers in the water from floating away. Port officials either don't know.
Yo, I'm going out there with a kayak. Like,
I'm.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. The pots and pans collection you ordered is floating out to sea.
I'm out there magnet fishing. Come on, baby.
Your Temu order has drifted off to sea.
Fuck you mean? Just gotta earn it. That's all it is. Fuck you, fish.
Are not saying what caused the mishap. Richard Folks is an iron worker at the port who's been on the job for several years. Have you ever seen
same helmet?
Anything like this?
No, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, we had a gentleman who works at it tell us, he said, like, man, I've seen maybe 2 or 3 containers topple over, but dozens of containers toppling over into the ocean. He said that's something different.
Yeah, I believe it. I would say 1 or 2 would be an accident, you know, just getting a little too fast.
This is just 25 accidents.
Something like this is probably a major error somewhere.
Our Eyewitness News camera recording more cargo.
Oh boy.
Riding off the ship, smacking into the ground at the port. Containers became dislodged, sliding off the ship.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I would quit. Even if I didn't do it, I would just like, I'm not cleaning this up. I'm not helping you guys clean this up. Like,
yeah,
this is terrible. Also, I'm gone, by the way. I didn't do it, but I refuse. We're gonna be here for a month cleaning this shit up. I'm not part of that. For real, because that's what they do with people. Ugh, we'll find out soon. There is many containers in the sea on routes that are. Oh, let me read it from this one. Because if you highlight, this is inside baseball, but in StreamYard, if you highlight the chat, like if you just hover your mouse over it, it makes it opaque and you can't read it anymore.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. So I'll read it off screen. There is many containers in the sea on routes that are hazardous for ships. So Mikey had cousins that worked in the merchant navy. He's told me stories about this crap happening. Man, I believe it.
Yeah.
Chrissy agrees. Tim.
What?
We don't have to work anymore, dude. We need a ship. Actually, we have a ship already. We just got to make her seaworthy. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know what you're thinking.
The Cheese Cult Recovery Crew.
Oh, the food truck will sink immediately.
No, but we have to just make it seaworthy.
It will never be seaworthy.
With that fucking attitude, you're goddamn right it won't. Okay? We will never get to the path that we want to, the end goal we want,
have any buoyancy.
Which is it's full of air, Tim.
It's full of holes, Mikey.
We plug the holes and we leave the air. I'm not saying we suck out the air. That would be insane. But like caulking up all the holes, putting a propeller on the butt. I'm fairly certain the bread truck. I think this will work.
Yeah, you want to do a deep sea salvage operation? Is that what's going on?
We just magnet fish, dog. How deep is the ocean? Like 30, 40 feet.
Yeah, maybe 50 tops.
We just throw down some magnets on a rope and just start reeling in the profits.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Better idea. What if we got other people to do it for us?
There you go.
But we're the designers.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
All right. Now we just got to convince people to get in that goddamn bread truck and drive it into the ocean.
Officials mobilizing to undergo a head count for the ship's crew.
They'll do it.
Ensuring they were all accounted for and safe. Is this a major debacle?
Mikey, the Titanic sprung a hole, it sank. I don't want to go get that if that's what you're offering, Sarah. I don't want that place. That thing is cursed. There was a bunch of segregated racists on there, and their icy souls are now with Neptune. See, Bella understands.
Right, but Bella's talking about canals, not the Pacific Ocean.
What is the Pacific Ocean if not a canal, Tim?
Just a big canal.
A canal is what? A body of water between two pieces of land. I don't know how. I mean, what do you think that?
But it's a narrow body of water.
Do you think the Earth is flat, Tim?
You're forgetting some qualifiers there.
Tim's a flat earther confirmed because he doesn't agree.
The Earth, it rides on the back of the century turtle.
Turtles all the way down. Look, I'm just saying between either. All right, so fine. You don't want to do this one. I have a counter proposal.
All right.
Between us and Jupiter is the asteroid belt. Between us and Mars, there are also lots of asteroids. Some of these asteroids are filled with rare earths. I mean, there's like, stadium-sized chunks of like platinum out there, palladium.
Do you intend to turn the food truck into a rocket ship?
No.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you don't want that.
Well, I mean, it's probably not very aerodynamic, so I don't know how you would get it out of the Earth's atmosphere.
Rockets don't give a shit about that. Brute force, baby. Look, the ISS is up there. It's not aerodynamic.
I mean, it's just a bunch of circles.
We put it inside the rocket, and then once we get up into orbit, then we disembark, and then we have we float around.
This sounds like a Fast and Furious movie.
It's like fucking Red Dwarf. So we'll just drive around space in the food truck. I mean, we won't need much. We could get a light sail, a solar sail, and then we'll just sail out to the asteroid, and then we'll use our little boosters to boost us back. And then we just take the asteroid on a rope and we just drop it onto the Earth. And then we mine it.
That sounds easy. That sounds easy.
It's
Anybody
totally
can do
not.
that.
It'll be 100% different than what happened to the dinosaurs. We're just gonna go grab some asteroids, bring them back to Earth, and I mean, only good can happen. Only happen can good. I forget it. My brain autocorrects it. What did he say?
He said only Oh man, I don't remember it now either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't keep the wrong idea in my head.
It can only happen good.
It can only happen good, Tim. It can only happen good.
I think that's what he said.
I don't see a problem with us going to go get those. It was trying, okay. But ours would be more like the Bebop.
Oh, that'd be cool.
See? Wouldn't that sound fun?
It would sound fun.
It's better than dealing with this shit.
It is better than it can only happen good.
It could only happen good. Cyrus the Skeptic, friend of the show.
I have a button for that. You have a button for the news? Wild. An ICE officer who smuggled $700,000 for fake Houston drug dealers sentenced to 5 years in prison.
I think that's all we really need to say there. Shout out to Vice Rhino and Cyrus the Skeptic. Go check out their channels. They're amazing. It is hilarious that the ICE workers are getting caught smuggling drugs because guess what, motherfuckers? It's always been Americans smuggling in the drugs.
Yeah.
It's always, it's like 98% Americans that get caught with drugs on the border. It's never Mexican people. They know everybody's looking at them. The white people know no one is looking at them. So they give them the drugs and then they just go through with the family minivan. Yes, I will grab it.
Even ask the Canadians. Their drug problem is because of us.
Right.
Well, you know what? Later tonight, we'll have Ollie on the show. He can explain how Americans are the cause of any Canadian opioid crisis.
There you go. Yeah, Cyrus is a VTuber and Vice Rhino does animation stuff also, but really like kind of our style of very sarcastic, very look, the world's ending. Lol. Like that's kind of it's kind of their take. But I don't know when people are gonna start connecting dots, and this is why the show is named what it is. Hey MAGA, do you want us to help you? Like, do you need help? Because it seems like every time y'all try to do something, you really fuck it up. Like, you're really bad at governing. All the way around. You got agents. They just had 500 people were arrested in Chicagoland from his big, I'm going to take over Chicago with the army. Like 100 of those people are citizens. You can't be this bad at this shit. Like, you have to get better at whatever you're trying to do. You could probably get people to work with you if you just weren't a dick 24/7. But you can't help it. It's just part of you. You don't know what you're doing. We know. We can tell. But you got to be honest. You just got to be honest.
Mikey. Honka honka. We're all going to die.
I'm Idris Elba.
Oh, shit.
Our guys were close.
Oh, where'd it go?
Honka honka, we're all gonna die. Anyway,
like if y'all like, I don't know if y'all, maybe it's from a lack of understanding of civics that you guys have this impression that anything that Donald Trump says is remotely even possible on Earth. Like 80% of the shit he says is physically impossible or stupid. Like he doesn't know what he's like. He's gone, right? Like his scrambled eggs with cheese. There's nothing up there. I mean, he screamed. He screamed about the escalator. That was a big fucking inside job. It was his own fucking guy. His own camera dude's big fat butt hit the button and turned it off. That was the left. This dude with the fucking anti-ice bullets. Like, come on, man. Y'all can't still be falling for this shit. Surely by now you see that they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to give you what, like they promised you things. I'm not saying they didn't promise you things. They have no skills required to give you what you asked for or what they promised. Like they're incapable of doing that. Do you know that yet? And even if they gave you what they promised, you don't get that would make your life worse. And then they're trying to convince you that the worst life that you'll get is better for you. And you're like, yes, it is. They're taking your shit. They're taking your shit and they're lining their pockets. And for some reason, you're still mad at people like me and Tim who are literally saying, stop stealing everyone's fucking money. And you're like, shut up, let them steal it. Like, is this like Stockholm syndrome? Are you guys like Belle from Beauty and the Beast? Where you just like eventually got this weird sexual attraction to the beast?
No, they start identifying with their captors.
Do you guys need help on how to think for yourself again? Do I need to like have a call-in show where you guys can do like Parker Gets a Job and and Adam Mockler and all that, like, do I have to, and Spiderlib, like, do I have to like communicate one-on-one with you guys and like kind of break this stuff down? Because you don't read, boo-boo, you don't read. And that's bad.
Way back in the day, before we met Mikey, Speaking from the Center was a call-in show. This was like 2015, 2014, like just before Trump started really getting going. And we would talk to people. It was on the website was called Blog Talk Radio. And they would give you a phone number that people could call. So it would be a call-in show. Boy, we got the craziest. You'd have to talk people down off of the craziest positions. We got called libtards and all this stuff.
We're gonna have to bring it back to them because they need us. They have no and the thing is, they're getting scared now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like these farmers were just like Mexicans, Guatemalans, Nicaraguans, so long Haitians. They're like, we are gonna lose everything, like everything. Like the kids are gonna have to go live with people. Like we're gonna lose our fucking shirts.
Yeah.
But they still want to be mad. So I don't know. Do y'all need dematting? Do you need do you need some weed? You need some weed? I can get you some weed. If you need some weed, I'll get you some weed. It's no big deal. Just come to Chicago. Come to any state that has weed. Just go relax. And y'all need to read. You got to read books. You got to watch documentaries. Town hall meetings. It's boring. It sucks.
I blame the internet. The internet has, and you know what? I blame ChatGPT and all the chatbots out there that just sort of think for people. As my dog behind me, he's blind. He walks into walls all the time. I can see him walking into shit.
What are you saying about chatbots?
Chatbots, they think for people, so they don't have to have thought. And it's warping.
He doesn't mean that Streamlabs.
except for Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is a great chatbot.
Yeah.
Our chat.
But they people have given up their critical thinking abilities to the internet, to chatbots, to AI. And it happened before AI too. Like people would just give up their critical thinking powers to echo chambers. Yeah. They let other people think for them and just blindly fucking religion. They just blindly follow whatever. And it's the internet has exacerbated this and increased it. That's why people get so easily radicalized, is because like the whole QAnon thing is devoid of thought. Completely devoid of thought.
Q? They all unsubscribe from Q. Q ain't got no viewers no more. Don't nobody even check for Q.
Q was Michael Flynn. That's who Q was. He was General Flynn.
Or do you know that?
There's evidence to suggest that Michael Flynn was one of the people who were Q.
Q didn't post while Michael Flynn was on vacation.
But
sorry, I just got out of a meeting. I mean,
but even the whole Trump MAGA movement is Trump saying, "Let me think for you. Let me do the thing," even though his brain is broken. Let me do the thinking
eggs
for you.
With cheese up there.
But you see his rallies, he's doing the thinking for these people. They're not critically thinking about what he's saying.
But let's not paint with the past nostalgia, bros. Think back to those last few Trump rallies. It was empty.
Yeah.
People were leaving. Like he's still got the magic spell on everyone. No, they're scared that the economy is going to tank. And this guy promised them no tax on tips and all this other bullshit. Like, I get that y'all fell for the thing, but I don't think I don't know. I don't know. Like, as much as people wanted to be part of the cult or whatever it is, I think a lot of people were just like, look, man, I need some motherfucking money.
Well, that is part of it. But there are the people like they're like, oh, I do my own research. Do you really?
How?
Like,
How?
What if your sources are like
Trump
and like right-wing quote news outlets, then and it's the same on the left. If all of your sources are like MSNBC or whatever, no. That's not doing your own research means not being objective, but not using confirmation bias in doing your research. You're not looking for the thing that you want to confirm your beliefs. You want to have your beliefs questioned.
Yeah.
And then if what you believe is if it's correct, if the hypothesis is proven, then fine. But putting your own bias into everything, like that's how echo chambers start. That's how all this right-wing propaganda is happening, is that people are just giving up their critical thinking abilities and they're just going with whatever they've been told over and over and over.
I mean, look at the Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
Like this guy clearly and obviously did not want everyone in America to believe what he believed. He wanted white supremacy. He wanted Western chauvinism. That's what he wanted, the misogyny. That was his idea. When people outside of that bubble say, hey, you're doing A, B, C, and D, they respond back to you, no, I'm not. I'm only doing G. You're doing A, B, C, D. And if that's the way that they feel about things, then there's not a debate to be had. But they're literally the culprits of their own crimes. I mean, the ICE agents, the ICE is there to stop all the fentanyl. The fentanyl's coming in. The dude is working on the fucking ICE fucking ranks, smuggling fucking drugs. Where's the news report? Why didn't Trump jump up like, and then I sent Homan after him and we got the... They don't say anything. So if you guys are completely immune from upgrading your brains and improving your own life, what do you want us to do? Right? Like, what do you want the rest of the country to do? You got the House, you got the Senate, you got the presidency, you got the judiciary, and everything is on fire and burning.
Oh wait, no. I think I have control of it.
Oh wait,
I got one of those. Hold on.
I got one. Hold on.
The aircraft starts upside down and burning.
There you go.
But I'm not saying, by the way, that everyone on the right is dumb or they don't know how to do things. I'm saying they've been brainwashed.
You got to be dumb to get brainwashed.
You don't have to be dumb to get brainwashed. Very smart people get brainwashed sometimes.
Like
it
who?
happens.
Like who? About what?
I don't know. But I'm just saying that, like, it's no propaganda and brainwashing is not something that happens to just people who have weak wills. It happens over time. People's wills get eroded. It is something that smart people can fall into the trap of as well. But the point is to not fall into the trap of the propaganda. Like Ben Shapiro, for example, he is objectively a smart person. He's a lawyer and all that stuff. He has a lot of education and training.
Yeah.
He is part of the propaganda brainwashing machine, however. Like, he is doing it because he fell into it. He wasn't originally a right-wing nutbag. He wanted to be in TV. He wanted to be
his movies
a writer.
Were right. His writings and his movies were right-wing, which is why they fucking sucked.
But not originally. He wanted to write comedies. If you go back to, I watched maybe
his book thing, his book TV interview.
Yeah,
we watched it.
Yeah, but that wasn't politically motivated until he got turned down, and then he went down the right wing
Damn you,
propaganda
Hollywood.
vortex. Yeah, exactly. Like some of these guys, they turn
But-
to this, like Steven Crowder, for example. He was
I will
just a
never call him
comedian.
the brain.
He's not. Yeah, he was a voice actor and a comedian, and then he found out that he wasn't going to be successful at any of that. So then it became. I mean, he was racist the entire time, but then it became. He became a right wing pundit, whoever
But see-
on
but see-
YouTube.
But I feel like you just described two grifters. Like Candace Owens is the same way. Like they were like, "Oh shit, the money's over here."
Yeah.
Well, this is my new politics. Let me learn my new script. But that's not the normal person. Like they're not gonna get to Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder level of $50 million salary as fucking slave
That's
wages.
true. That's
you know what I
true.
mean? Like they're not gonna get like those people are motivated by one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
And they will say and do whatever it takes to make sure that fucking check keeps coming in. But for the rest of these idiots who are literally saying, I want lava as the new floor of every house. And they're like, and so when people say, hey, lava will burn your feet, that's not good. And it might set the house on fire. They're like, you are a libtard. Shut up. I don't want them to step on lava, but at this point, I don't even know how to stop their feet. Like they just can't help kicking the lava as if the lava will hurt.
Right.
I'm not sure. Do
No,
y'all want help?
There
Give me this-
is an amount of stubbornness in this as well, because people refuse to accept that they have biases.
Thank you.
Implicit or explicit, you know, we all have our own biases, and I
Not
think
me.
one of the Mikey is biased. He likes Chicago pizza.
I like St. Louis pizza. I live in Chicago.
Anyway, everyone has their own biases, implicit or explicit, and I think that when people refuse to acknowledge that they have those biases, that's the beginning of the problem. That's when you fall into the traps of like, oh, well, other people think this way about this, and they think this way about other things. Maybe they got something there. Maybe there's something going on that I don't know about, and then you fall down the rabbit hole of.
It's not falling. It's not falling. It is shortcuts, right? So instead of having a policy response for immigration, just deport them all, right? It's a shortcut. All these little brain shortcuts, instead of solving the hard problems, they'll just take some bigoted shortcut, and they feel like they're justified in doing it because if I do it this way, then the job gets done faster, so it's justified.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're all going to starve to death. Well, that's not fair to me that I starved to death because I kicked all the immigrants out. What do you want us to do?
You know what, Mikey, you're right. It's shortcuts and it's short-term thinking. I think that's one of the major problems is that the right wing is so intent on these short-term solutions to like very big long-term problems that are just going to end up destroying them in the end. Like kicking out all the immigrants is going to create a labor shortage. It's going to create food shortages down the road. It's going to create economic problems.
Tourism has completely dried up. No one wants to come here and spend money. And Florida and Vegas and all the ski resorts are hurting. I had a clip of a lady in Florida. They said we never got spring break. That rush never came. And we never got the summer break, like the summer break rush. It just didn't show up. Like we were expecting, triple, quadruple business, and they got barely the same amount of business as off season. That is the whole area is geared towards tourism. Yet you want to discourage tourists and you think it will work somehow. Like if we need to have a physical, like one-on-one conversation with each and every one of these motherfuckers, and they need to justify like I just want to know how they think it's going to help, and it's, oh, they're slipping and they're falling into these traps. No, it doesn't matter anymore. They can't blame the media. They can't blame anything. They all have fucking phones in their pocket. They all have the Constitution at the ready. They have the same tools that me and you have. And they're choosing not to use them.
Well, I mean, the other thing is, and going back to like short-term solutions to long-term problems, tax cuts are a
Right.
short-term solution to a very long-term problem. People don't feel the economy is working out for them, or people feel like, they don't have enough money, or they don't have enough to pay for the things they need, like healthcare and home ownership and all that stuff. Well, cutting taxes is only making that shit worse. You're reducing services, you're reducing the size of government. That's not helping anyone. That's only helping the people at the very top. That's only helping the billionaires, because their tax cuts, regardless of like the percentages and all that, their tax cuts are always larger than the middle class or the lower class, because
More impactful,
right, it's more impactful. Like a 1% tax cut for you and me is whatever. Like you save a couple $100.
Right.
2% for them is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But they need that, or else they can't keep the lights on at their mansion.
They need
they
that.
just
They need that
just
money.
have to have it. And I was just about to build a new cancer ward at the hospital, but those taxes, they got me. I was just about to do it, but they've had all of the time that they've had the money to do something good with the money, and it just hasn't. They're about to. They're always about to.
So many studies have shown that the rich do not spend their money. They don't. They sit on it. And they don't care about the rest of us. None of them.
And Tez is in the chat. What up, Tez? We were talking maybe 2 summers ago. And I was pissed. I was very pissy, and I was bitching about the housing market and stuff like that. And like I broke it down, like if you had like $2 billion like in like a savings account with like very low interest and all this stuff. I'm like, do you know how much money that is that you have to spend every day? It's like $33 million a day. Or $26 million a day. So if I gave you that money and I said you can keep it if you can spend it, it is like, what are you gonna do after like 7th round of fucking mansions, right? And after the 15th round of every hypercar that exists, like the amount of money that these motherfuckers are hoarding, it is hard to put in scale how much it is. So to just continually root for them to get more and more is just so backwards.
Russell Cannon says, I'm sorry, late. Can you just go everything over again from the start? Thanks.
No worries, mate. What?
Oh, we almost forgot about this, Mikey.
It's Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the Bin Podcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow him.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Charlie Angus. Big Bin fan.
Huge fan of the show.
Huge fan.
Friend of the show, Charlie Angus.
Buy all the onions in France. Tons. Why you got to be like that?
Damn.
You know, the only thing I hate more. The only thing I hate more than onions are French onions. But it's just, do y'all want help? Do you want us to like, I think maybe Tim, and you can say no if you want to, but I think either we should add a show throughout the week where we explain civics, or do like a call-in thing, or I'll do it my damn self. Like, I feel like they don't get the information. So if you need to be taught how America runs, we will teach you. And I don't even care if you want to make fun of us and do all that shit, because I know you're going to just bookmark it and watch it later when your fucking friends aren't around, so you don't feel embarrassed that you didn't know something.
You secretly watch for the onions.
But it's fine. Like, it's okay if you don't understand, and it's scary about how the government works and how America runs. It's fine if you don't understand, but it's not fine to continually believe shit that's not true, and your only justification is because I don't feel like thinking. No.
Yeah.
No. You are now a grown-up, okay? You're supposed to be at the age. If you're in your 40s and you're not watching the fucking news to keep up what's going on locally, you are failing. You cannot just walk around watching sports all day and act like that's something that a mature adult does. That's not what mature adults do. You need to know who your mayor is and your city council and your state and your reps. Like, you should know this. You're the grown-ups now, guys. You're gonna have to grow up.
You know, Mikey, maybe Friday mornings is a good idea for that.
You know, I'm easy. Civics on Friday morning.
It sounds like a show.
You know, it's civics. Civics on Friday morning. I want to be. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it. I was trying to find one last CNN thing. I don't like CNN because they're fucking liars. But they had a good interview of something perfectly describing what we were talking about. But I lost it.
Kay says most people are too atomized and exhausted to get plugged into electoral politics. Oh, we won't be talking about electoral politics. We're talking like U.S. government 101.
They need to know how this shit works. So then when they get told, oh, and then he'll just do this, and then this will happen. No, no.
Like, we're talking like we have to explain the branches of government to people.
Or like when people like argue with us when they're like, oh, well, there's a new executive order, so everyone has to do it. It's like, that only applies to the executive branch. Like, no, it doesn't. It's like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, how has everyone forgotten how the fucking Constitution works? What?
We're gonna have to explain federalism to people. Like, that's what it's gonna have to be.
And it's no shade if people don't understand things, but it's like, you guys are so fucking confident in your dead ass wrongedness. Like, Jesus.
Like, you know, we'll have to
fucking
explain
live here.
The Constitution.
Yes, we should read the Constitution.
And the Bill of Rights, and then all the other amendments. How amendments happen. Like, we're gonna have to do like a fucking Schoolhouse Rock.
Yes, that's what we need to do. Maybe we should start making Schoolhouse Rock. I should make Schoolhouse Rock songs. Yes. Okay, why am I not finding it?
I got scrubbed from the internet.
I hope not, dude. You might be right. Oh my god, not again.
This happens to us quite often.
I'm getting sick of that shit.
They'll put something up and be like, well, that shouldn't be up there. Let's take it down. And
there's
then you
like
only get people reacting to it. And who wants to watch people react to things?
Well, sometimes that's all we can fucking do, Tim, because these fucking assholes keep deleting the fucking footage. God damn. Oh, damn. All right, let me see.
By the way, watch our reaction to the Street Fighter Sea Viper trailer.
That shit ain't right. All right, let me just try to re-find it. Mother.
You got about 2 minutes before I turn into a pumpkin.
You'll turn into a pumpkin when I say so. All right, I'll just give you guys the shorts version because you don't need the whole thing. Wait, is this the right one? No. Is it this one? Here we go. Minute 36. All right, here we go. Because I know y'all motherfuckers got short attention spans.
That's also our problem too. Is people's attention spans are so short now.
That's bullshit. These motherfuckers watch football.
I mean, unless you're neurodivergent, and then apparently you have a limitless attention span. You're just paying attention to everything all the time.
It's exhausting. Bien, cutie pie.
When their mother was deported, these children were left behind.
This is my first time ever coming here.
With no other relatives in the U.S., family friend Jeff Cheney took the children in. He became the children's temporary legal guardian.
Please secure all news articles. If you would have told me, no, they're going to get families too, I would say, you're crazy.
Look, Tim, pay attention.
Huh?
It's happening. It's happening now.
You voted for Trump?
Yes, I sure did.
I
feel like I was tricked. You say that you was gonna close the border and go after the gangs, and then you probably only arrest 10 criminals and thousands of working class people. It's shameful.
But if you had the knowledge to understand that that is physically fucking impossible, and that we already have people going after gangs, and then when they say, I'm going to add all these extra agents and they're just going to start showing up at Home Depot, motherfucker, you ever seen a motherfucking drug dealer at goddamn Home Depot working on a roof? Don't nobody do roofs and sell drugs at the same time. That shit is crazy. I'm selling drugs, not getting up there in the hot ass sun on a goddamn roof, putting on siding and all this bullshit. I'm going to sell drugs. So why are they doing it at Home Depot? But if you use your brain, think.
Yeah, I think we got to put out, maybe it'll be I think it'll be a limited series, but I think we do got to put out some videos to teach people how shit actually works.
Ooh, I could use, I do have this lovely, here, let me go big screen. My whole wall is a green screen. So if I need to go put on like a tie,
green shirt.
No, not a green shirt, but I need to go put on like a tie and some Dockers and present the PowerPoint like such and give it like a corporate fucking broadcast. If that's the fucking way that people like this information, then fine, I'll do it that way. Whatever it takes, I'll take off the hat and the cool science shirts. Science matters.
I think we have a layout for that too. Isn't it like this? Isn't that the layout?
Oh no, dude, I'm doing no. I'm doing full production. If we're doing it, I'm going to use OBS and I'm going to have like a full background green screen and shit. You'll see. It'll be sweet. But if we need to do that, then I'll do that. But you guys cannot be walking around here this dumb. You can't. Enough with the stupid.
Gangs, and then you probably only arrest 10 criminals and thousands of working class people. It's shameful. It's shameful what our nation has become.
Cheney's.
You literally asked for it.
Says this because the children's mother, Kenya Perez, had a legal U.S. work permit.
Now, this is the other thing I want to point out. And maybe the first video we should make is the immigration process and what the Biden administration allowed, because the border was wide open. Everybody was coming in. It wasn't wide open. And those people were all given court dates and they all have social security numbers and they're all paying taxes. You know what I mean? Like, they keep saying that these people are illegal, but there was a system in place that all of these people were following to the T. So when people say, well, they're illegal, and I say, what is the process to become a citizen? And they say, the right way. Describe it.
Yeah.
You come in and you got to sign the book on the way in. I'm like, it's way more involved than that, right? Like, if you don't understand the process, you have to stop jumping on social media saying that these people are illegal and as a way of dehumanizing them. Yeah. Because you sound like a fucking crazed racist because you're dumb. These people are here with the blessings of the U.S. government, dumbass. They're paying into your tax pool for fucking Social Security that they don't actually get anything out of.
Yeah.
They are helping us. And you are yelling at them because they are brown and because you are ignorant. You gotta, if you don't know the right answer, shut the fuck up.
Kenya Perez had a legal U.S. work permit, no criminal record, paid taxes, and never missed an ICE check-in. Cheney never imagined the administration's immigration policy would hit the very children he knows.
And you don't know what's going to happen to the kids. You don't know. That's who I'm really worried about.
So when they show up to these job sites and they just take everybody, what if they had a kid at home that needs to eat? No one's watching the house. They had a pot roast going. And now that's burnt up and now their apartment. Like, you can't just disappear people off of the roads.
We're talking about thousands. We're not just talking about 3 kids or 4 kids.
ICE spokesperson says here, any claims by Kenya Perez now that ICE improperly separated her from her kids are patently false. Illegal alien parents willingly chose to break our nation's criminal and administrative laws, and as a result of those choices are responsible for what happens to their children. What do you do when the fucking ICE agents don't even know the fucking law? Like, they're dumb. This is a false statement from the government about the government.
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers didn't read the law either. They don't know what the policy is either. They're just following orders, marching, goose stepping to the orders of their high commander. So if this is what you think is accurate and true and right, then maybe you should read the book and the policies yourself. See for yourself. Right.
Yeah.
Why they steal the data of kids? Who knows? Well, it doesn't matter now because they're going to have TikTok, which I'm getting rid of. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want the US version of fucking TikTok. I like the Chinese version. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't, because they're going to take over the algorithm, right? They're going to own like 80% of it or whatever.
They're going to reprogram it, Tim.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they are. They are.
That's what they said. Yeah.
And for a group of people that don't want socialism and they don't want government control of companies, why the fuck is the US government controlled by Trump taking bits and pieces of these companies? Like, they took a bit of Intel, they want to take a bit of Nvidia, they want to take all these tech companies and the government owned them. Huh? Nvidia. But, you know, TikTok under government control can't be good. It just can't. So, you know, this is one of those things where the not smart people are just like, we don't like socialism, but it would be fine if the government controlled TikTok. Like, that is socialism. That is government control of the private sector.
I believe in free speech, but I also believe that, hey, you can't talk shit on Trump. You can't talk shit on Trump or you'll lose your license. That's just the way it goes. Like, can you hear yourselves? But again, these are shortcuts. I didn't like Jimmy Kimmel anyway. There's the rationalization. Like, you're not hurting the left by giving up all of your rights. That doesn't hurt us because I'm still going to defend my rights, even if you decide to give up yours. That ain't got your behavior ain't got shit to do with my decision making, and whether or not what happened and what's true is true. Doesn't matter.
I mean, Mikey, if we're gonna go all in on this like little educational thing, we gotta have to talk about what capitalism is, what socialism is, because people don't know. People have no idea. They don't know that like the economic theory behind capitalism doesn't mean that the government controls all these companies or wants to control any of these companies. And especially when it comes to free speech, if you don't want the government to control what, say, Disney or CBS or ABC does, like, that's not government. If you believe in capitalism, the government should not be interfering in business like that. There shouldn't be. Right. And I know that my definition of socialism isn't 100% accurate. I've seen that.
I was like, Kay is not going to let that slide. I'll just wait.
But, you know, the conservative movement bemoans all of these democratic socialist countries in Europe and says that, oh, look at how badly they're failing and blah, blah, blah. America does have a certain amount of socialism. Social Security, for example, Medicaid, Medicare. Those are,
I would say, social programs.
Yeah, those are social programs.
Not in the academic socialism sense, because you can't have both.
But it's closer to like democratic socialism, where the government is taking care of some things that normally the private sector would take care of, or they're at least trying to. When people like, we don't want socialism in our country, but we love
the military,
Social Security, or the military. What the fuck, guys? Taxes are not
Somewhere sweet just looked up and sniffed the wind. I felt a disturbance in the force. Someone just used socialism wrong.
There was a, I think it was a Jon Stewart interview a long time ago, 10 plus years ago, where he was saying that, like, I don't believe that no one at the time.
Don't airlock Tim. Don't hit him with the airlock. Come on, y'all. He didn't mean it.
He was saying that at the time that we weren't arguing about whether or not America was a socialist country. It was just about how much socialism we accept in the country. Like, everyone has their own version of how many social policies they want in America.
And I think like just real quick, I think the broad kind of like loose definition that we're kind of using is just like everybody pays into something, but only some people get the benefit of it.
Yeah, I'll replace
so it's more or less
socialism.
it's more or less entitlements.
Yeah,
right?
I'll replace the word socialism with social policy.
Yeah,
social welfare policy. Because that's what we're really talking about.
Which is funded by the blue states and then heartily taken in by the red states, even though they don't put anything in. Like, we keep buying the weed and they keep just coming over and smoking the shit. Now, weed is bad. Like, well, quit smoking up all my shit if it's so bad. Y'all hate all these programs, but then you keep taking them, and your countries and your states probably wouldn't function without all the help from us. So shut the fuck up.
And as Kay points out, there is a lot of socialism for the rich in this country. They get more socialism than we do.
Right.
Like the tax breaks
scale.
and all it is a scale, because
no, I'm saying
they
like
get
the scale of how they get it versus the scale of, like, we get a post office. They get a merger. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, this shit ain't right.
And I
Okay, you should say that and record it and send it to me so I can put it on the soundboard and I can hit Tim with it whenever he's. Oh, if you guys want to record your guys, what should we have everybody say?
Fuck the hell off.
No, it's something clean. What's I love Tesla.
I love Tesla. Yeah. Send in your I love Tesla clips to
the bin podcast
at Gmail.
Yes, send it to us. That would be funny.
I love Tesla.
Or anything, actually. I don't care. Just send me some shit. Don't send me a fucking virus. I swear, if you send me a fucking virus, I'll be so mad at you.
Don't send Mikey viruses. He won't like that.
Or onions.
The fuck were we talking about?
Social.
Right. The right not liking social welfare policies when it comes to paying for them, but they like having them, which is the whole. It's really the crux of the whole argument. Is they hate paying for shit, but they want the shit. They hate the fact that they have to pay for Social Security, but they need Social Security.
And the thing is, like, these new right wingers are completely willing to throw their own elderly, their own children, and everyone left under the bus to serve these corporate overlords who are promising crumbs. As if there's going to be any sort of sustained society after you've given Smaug everything. At what point do you think Smaug is going to be like, you know what, little village? Let me light some fireplaces for you. He's not doing that. He's not going to change his ways. You're just dumb. Like, all he had to do was lie and you've believed it. Oh, no, the scourge. The scourge. When is the bin podcast scratches book coming out? Will it feature the onion smell? No. If there's an onion smell in that book, it did not come from us. Someone else, a third party, added that onion smell, because I would never do that to you guys. Because I think onions smell like literal hell. I bet that's what hell smells like, is a big roasted onion. Oh, and Tim, did we get left behind?
In the rapture?
You know
I
how
hope
they did?
so.
Man, wouldn't that be great if all the MAGA Christians just like teleported up into space?
Man, we would live in like a fucking utopia.
If only God was real. God damn it. If he would have just taken them.
If only the God.
Imagine if it actually happened. And then like we just woke up in the morning and Trump and all the MAGA people were just like gone. Just like,
yo, Trump wouldn't get raptured, bro. He'd still be here. He's not really Christian.
I can't have no dreams, huh?
Well, I mean, all of the people beneath him would be gone. Well, you'd still have Ben Shapiro because he's Jewish.
Yeah, they don't have heaven, huh?
Nah. So like all the evangelical, I mean, all the evangelical Christians would be gone, which would be a win for all of us, really.
I mean, there'd be a lot more sexual abuse of children
if they were gone,
or there'd be a lot less. Sorry, there you go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, oh, what?
Yeah. No. Sorry, backwards. With more of them gone, less children would be harmed because there'd be less.
Trump's voting base would be gone. Like he would
but I don't think they really believe in that shit anyway. Because if you ask them any fucking questions about their religion, I mean, I haven't cracked a Bible open well on a decade and a half. I still remember chapter and verse better than all of them. And it's like, it's the same shit. It's like, do you just say the shit on the bumper stickers, or did you actually crack this thing open and read it? Like, did you actually do the lessons at Sunday school, or were you just there for the fucking donuts? Like, if you were there for the donuts, that's fine, but you probably shouldn't say you're a Christian if you don't actually understand the religion you're a part of.
There was an Instagram reel that I sent Mikey. I think it was an old SNL skit where I think it was Jack Black was yelling at a bunch of people playing evangelicals, and he's like, "You're just cherry picking," and they're like, "Yeah, we're just cherry picking from the Bible the parts that we like."
It's not sustainable, y'all. So if you want to get the real info,
this is like, don't read it, bro.
No, that they don't read.
Oh, they don't read. They don't read.
No,
especially Protestants. They don't actually read the Bible
because it's about the relationship to Christ, not about the words that are the doctrine of the religion. It's about what I can convince you that he said, and the lesson that you should learn from what he said.
What kind of donut? That's my question. What kind of donut are we getting here?
Boston cream.
Oh,
you don't like Boston creams?
I like the apple-filled donuts.
Apple,
yeah. Or apple cider donuts. Those are so good. That's very New England of me, but I love apple cider donuts.
Yeah, and I bet you like lobster all over it too. You fucking Bostonian sack of shit. Like, come on. Not even objective. Like
there's
a Boston
lot of cider mills
gave
near
you
me.
Boston cream. Like it was even a
Boston
Northeast
cream.
donut.
I don't like custards that much. I'm not a fan.
You don't like custard?
I'm not a fan of custard.
It's yummy.
It's one of the only things I really don't like.
It's like a mix between like, sour cream or not sour cream, cream cheese and like icing.
Mikey, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I don't really do cream cheese either.
Well, that's the network, guys. Goodbye forever. I'm shutting. No, I'm shutting it down.
Let me tell you. My wife loves making cheesecake. It's one of her specialties.
She's a smart lady.
And I do not eat cheesecake.
Give me your slices then, motherfucker. You don't need them. I will take Tim's 4 slices off of the cheesecake. Mrs. Tim, please. I'll take it. You know what? Me and the wife gonna have to come over and come spend the weekend over at Charles' house. And I'm gonna eat up all the delicious food that you can't stand. And my wife can eat all the nasty food that you like to make with all your fucking onions and your fucking disgusting stuff. How you eat onions and you don't eat cheesecake? Like, make it make sense, y'all.
I don't like cheesecake. I don't like the taste. I don't like the consistency. I think it's more of a consistency thing.
Is it a texture
It's just weird. Yeah, it's texture. Same thing with custard, really.
Do you eat Jell-O?
On occasion. I like the Jell-O with the fruit in it.
Wow.
Like
you are
Jell-O with cherries. Yeah. No, I am. Straight up Jell-O is, I could take it or leave it.
Applesauce?
Nah, I'm not 5.
I'm just saying the texture of. I didn't ask you for your
the texture of applesauce.
Motherfuckers who like applesauce. God damn. I like applesauce.
Once again, I could take it or leave it. I don't mind it.
I mean, like, is it repulsive like the Jello stuff, or that's
Jello and applesauce are not repulsive. They're just not appealing.
But like custard would be like
custard. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
It may be
I'm
like
just
a
trying to
weird
find out
association.
where
Yeah.
the line of gross and okay is. What about like chewy stuff like in a lot of Asian food like squid? Like would you eat like squid, like the chewy?
Not particularly.
Wait.
Not particularly.
Okay. Do you eat gummy bears?
It depends on the gummy bear.
Not
like
the edibles.
The Haribo gummy bears, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not edibles.
I mean, I do have some.
So you'll eat gummy, and I know you eat mayo and aiolis and all these sauces and stuff. You're a sauce guy. Like you'll put that stuff on you'll put that on a sandwich. It doesn't drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Gravy,
it depends.
Man,
I don't want a super thick gravy. I'm more of a thin gravy kind of guy.
Chili.
Yes.
You
I
like
love chili.
Beef stew.
Yes.
Chowder.
Yes. Chowder.
So chowder gets through, but custard doesn't make it. It may be because it's sweet and you're expecting it to be savory. And if it's going to be that consistency, it needs to be savory, not sweet.
So I also am not a huge fan of like what are they called? Mousses? Like that sort of consistency.
Oh, yeah.
Like a chocolate
fudge
mousse.
Yeah, okay. How about fudge? Fudge and brownies and stuff.
I can't do fudge that's like super
Rich.
fudgy. Yeah, super rich. It's just too.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's just too. It's too overwhelming. Oh my God. Be fucking tasting chocolate for 1,000,000 years. This is very interesting because my sister has a texture thing. Like she cooks and eats everything, but Jello makes her like she's like, I hate it, and I just hate it. And I think she got sick when she was little, and they gave her a lot of Jello, and I think she threw it up or something like that. So she's got like this. I can't fuck with the Jello texture anymore after that. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Here's a very weird one, and it's because when I was a kid, I got sick eating it. Kielbasa.
So other sausages are okay, but kielbasa is a no.
Kielbasa specifically, the smell and the taste of it are just repulsing.
Isn't there a lot of sour? Do they put kraut in there?
Yeah.
What's in the kielbasa? I don't like sauerkraut.
There's sauerkraut you put on top of it, but kielbasa is just a smoked pork sausage.
But it doesn't have its own spice or something?
It does have its own spice blend, but like it's smoked a certain way and it tastes a certain way, and like I can have a bite or two of it, but after that it's just ugh.
So bratwurst is fine.
Bratwurst, I don't have bratwurst often, but yes, I can eat it.
Hot dogs?
Depends on the hot dog.
Nathan's,
yes. There's a local one.
I will eat 97 Nathan's hot dogs in one sitting. I don't know I don't know how much Coke they put in there or crack or whatever the fuck it is. That shit is I can't stop. The all beef ones.
The Italian in me would never forgive me if I didn't eat salami. So I salami, pepperoni, delicious.
I mean, you're from the Northeast and you're over here talking about Boston creams are disgusting. So I'm over here just trying to figure out what the line is. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're gonna let you just like walk around town now. You're gonna have to wear a mask or some shit.
I think it's the beef hot dogs I like. I don't like the pork chicken
the magic meat hot dogs.
Yeah.
The bologna hot dogs.
Chorizo is delicious.
Oh man. I'm talking about I was cussing at my Mexican friends for not telling me about chorizo until I was like 22. I'm like, y'all are pieces of shit. I was like, you knew about this? They're like, yeah, we eat all this. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. You kept this shit a secret. Y'all had our dumbasses eating Taco Bell this whole time and y'all had chorizo and didn't tell nobody? That's fucked up, man. I would never do that to y'all.
What,
we let y'all have hip hop. We didn't hide hip hop from y'all. Y'all gonna hide chorizo? That's fucked up.
in the other town I was living in, there was a like a breakfast sandwich place that they made a chorizo egg and cheese sandwich. Oh my god,
It's the
it was
best.
delicious.
Chorizo and eggs is crazy good.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell us. That's fucked
No,
up.
they
You
didn't tell
shouldn't
nobody.
do that. That's hateful, is what it is.
I'm
Like,
Puerto Rican and
I'm-
nobody told me.
I'm on the opposite side of the hate part of it. I don't hate you because of who you are. I hate that you keep shit from me. I don't like that you keeping delicious secrets. That shit's fucked up, man.
Maybe you're right, Mikey. Maybe it's like custardy things that are sweet.
It's supposed to be salty.
Yeah, I just can't do.
I had barbecue, like barbecue chips, like barbecue
Yeah.
flavored popcorn. I almost had a seizure. I didn't know. My brain was like, "This is the wrong texture for this flavor."
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" I think I like it. I don't know if I like it. And my brain was trying to figure the shit out. But what about Stalin? How about Stalin? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Explainer, please.
What's the American term?
Sarah. Sarah. It is tons. Hey, tons. It is. It is. Don't listen to them. It is. You was right. You got it. You nailed it.
I love the bangers, the Irish British sausages. Those are delicious. I mean, that's a different palate than like what I'm used to, or what Americans are used to, because like a lot of our sausages are like the Italian sausages,
yeah,
or
peppercorn, fennel,
yeah,
paprika. It's got a taste.
So I do like many different sausages. It's just kielbasa. When I was a kid, I think I got sick eating it once, and I was like, well, that is in my brain forever now, and I will be food averse to kielbasa.
We gotta get you some magic mushrooms to get you, and then that's the only way to break the trauma. You got to trick your brain, trick your brain physiology. I was just watching a thing about that. That they want to start using that psilocybin to get people out of PTSD.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, it works for me, man.
I mean, imagine being a therapist and they're like, "Oh, did you know that we're coming out of treatment? You can just fuck them up with some mushrooms before they sit down, and then actually get a fucking honest answer out of them because they think that they're in a waterfall made out of jelly beans, and you're the jelly bean captain. So they'll tell you anything. They'll keep all your secrets. Like,
I wish I was in a waterfall made of jelly beans.
I
The only
don't.
jelly
Sounds
beans I
loud.
like are Jelly Belly jelly beans. I won't eat other jelly beans.
Like the gumdrops and shit.
Nah, I don't do that.
The old people candy. I eat old people candy to this day. Them little strawberry joints with the little
those are
strawberry
fucking
wrapper.
delicious. Yeah.
Tell me
Dude.
tell me one candy better than that, and you a motherfucking lie. That is the best, the only candy that you need. Wine, strawberry, something's hard candies.
They're so good. They're so good. And I do like Werther's Originals. They're good too.
Yeah, who the hell? It's like people run around talking shit about Arby's. Arby's has curly fries, motherfucker. Don't nobody give a shit about their sandwiches. Stop making fun of them. What if they stop making the fries?
Oh man, like one of the only Arby's left in Connecticut is not too far from my house, and I gotta go there.
Get it. And it's a normal ass fucking, and you like hot lunch meat anyway.
Hot lunch meat. Yeah, I'll eat the beef and cheddar.
Hot ham loving motherfucker.
Hot ham.
Trump's warning that we're kind of staggering here because it seems like every time we leave, more shit happens. So we're slightly delaying on purpose. Trump said everybody gonna lose their jobs when the government shut down.
Oh yeah,
bitch, you don't pay your bills, no way.
That was something we were talking about before the show. Is that he said that like, oh, if they shut the government down, we're just gonna fire everyone. Okay, I mean, you're gonna have to hire them back.
And when you hire them back, I hope, hey, when y'all get fired, don't come back unless it's for double the money. That's okay. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it in my taxes.
Yeah.
That's fine. But this is how you get your right. This is how you get your negotiations. You got them by the short and curlies now. What you gonna do when 80% of the fucking federal workforce says, we will take actually 1.5 times our pay going forward because you just did this to us.
Also, who's left for them to fire at this point? They fired so many people.
And who are you going to replace them with?
And they've had to hire them back. Just this week, they had to hire back people that they fired. Because every time they fire someone, they're like, oh, we do need those nuclear safety inspectors. Oh, we do need the people that work at the National Weather Service so they can actually predict the weather.
Right.
Like, come on, guys. This is the other thing. You don't want to pay taxes, but you need the weather. You need the weather predicted for you so you know what's going on.
Stop political violence. Stop attacking our law enforcement as the Gestapo. If you want to stop political violence, stop telling your supporters that everybody who disagrees with you is a Nazi. If you
Hey, guys.
Called Trump today's Hitler.
He's called Trump a Nazi already.
You did that.
Hey, guys. JD Vance is a Nazi.
He knows that.
He's a fascist. These are fascist tactics.
Remember when Homeboy was like on SNL? He's like, I called Trump America's Hitler, but everyone misunderstood me. It was a compliment.
We were having some fun in the show chat the other night, and I was talking about how I went to this open mic, and everyone, like half the comedians, are making Charlie Kirk jokes. And I was like, I made a Charlie Kirk joke. I'm a hero now.
You've done it.
want to stop political violence, look in the mirror. That's the way that we stop political.
Bro, the projection.
Yeah, bro, you look in the mirror.
I think they have. And they're like, that's their face, not my face.
Did anyone hear what he said when he was on Charlie Kirk's show, guest hosting after Charlie Kirk died? Did anyone hear what JD Vance said?
I wasn't watching that shit. I watched some anime instead, though.
He was inciting violence. He was calling the left radical and violent, and there should be something done about them. Like,
stop telling your supporters that everybody who disagrees with you is a Nazi. If you want to stop political violence, look in the mirror. That's the way that we stop political violence in this country, and we got to do it.
Captain Negative Riz over there.
The Rizzler.
The negative Rizzler. Boy, that is.
If y'all want to learn how the government actually works, I guess we're gonna have to teach.
I do want to say that not everyone who disagrees with us is a Nazi, but JD Vance is. You can disagree with people.
They got their eugenicists over the health. They got the lady who hates kids in charge of the Department of Education. I mean, why didn't they just put Charlie Kirk in that position? Right.
Right.
I'm surprised they didn't just put him in there and just have him be in charge of it, because he's so good with the youth. That's why they protested. Like half of those colleges protested him coming to their colleges. Like he tries, you know, the marketing team goes out there and they were trying to get him in like every single fucking most of those places said, do not fucking let his dumb ass on our campus. He is a hate monger and bad shit happens whenever he shows up. So we don't want him here.
Like, once again, not everyone who disagrees with us is a Nazi, but Stephen Miller and JD Vance and all them are taking like notes from Nazi speeches and just putting them out there.
He plagiarized Goebbels.
So what do you want us to say? What do you want us to say?
I can't lie to you guys. He's quoting Nazis. Like I can't just sit there and say it's not a Nazi quote. It is. And then people were like, oh, Trump's got Mein Kampf on his nightstand. And he was like, that's not true. It's his B-sides. It was just some other speeches and other things. It's not Mein Kampf. It was other things.
It was some deep cuts. It wasn't like, it wasn't the greatest hits. It was deep cuts.
He's not on that surface level Hitler shit. He had the album art exclusive that you had to pay extra for. Like, this is y'all.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Charlie Kirk was a Nazi. He said Nazi things.
So I can't recognize my trans brothers and sisters and treat them with respect. But I gotta not call you a Nazi when you literally called him a Nazi? Look, JD, I don't know. Do you want me to listen to you or not? When you didn't have a beard, you said Trump was a Nazi. Now that you got a beard, he's not a Nazi. So is it based on when you shave? If you get a goatee, do I have to like curve it back and like he's a fascist? Like, you tell me what the rules are, because I'm trying to follow your rules and they don't make no goddamn sense.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't. It's first of all, JD Vance is the one othering people. JD Vance is the one out there othering immigrants and minorities and people that he don't like. His resistance skibbity toilet.
I don't know what it means, but it's funny.
Stephen Miller is the one out there othering people. Like, these guys are out there having fascist talking points, and then be like, don't call us Nazis when we say Nazi shit.
If you guys saw the thumbnail for today's video, it is from the Unite the Right rally where they were chanting, "Jews will not replace us."
What?
Brother,
Mikey,
what are y'all mad at
I'm-
us for?
Mikey, the president said that there were good people on both sides.
Right. There's good Nazis, and that's what y'all aren't talking about enough. Is
or those Patriot Front motherfuckers going out there harassing people and fucking in their fucking U-Hauls.
Oh, remember when they went to Cleveland? They went to Lincoln Heights, and them motherfuckers scared them off that bridge and left. They burnt their little flag. And
were they like throwing cans at them and whatnot?
They put LH in bullets and posted it online. I was like, oh shit. See, this is the white supremacy only works when there's no black people around. It's like magic. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in the magic. Yo, shut up. Some people say wash. It's fine. Wash your clothes.
Wash your clothes in water.
Water. That's because y'all got
park the car.
We got to get rid of all of your immigrant speak. That's why y'all talk like that. Is because it's almost like this country has all these different accents from all the different groups of immigrants that came to this country. It's strange.
Yeah, well, every wave of immigration we treated like shit. So, you know, this country was never nice to immigrants, except for the Protestant white people that came over first.
No,
that's why we have the term WASP, which is white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Those are the people that have never been persecuted.
One more time, and we're getting the fuck out of here. One more again.
Yo, he saw Fast and Furious. He's like, I can fucking do this.
We got some sort of. Actually, that Audi's probably fine. Audis are very safe vehicles. He's fine.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
He saw Too Fast, Too Furious. Was like, I can fucking do this shit.
Act a fool.
Stop here, hold there.
He's going for it.
He actually made the jump over the bridge.
Like how the cop is like, he actually made it.
Dun 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 dun. Dun slow motion.
He did get some distance there. Look at that.
So, getting back to why you got invited. So, I get a call from
someone else is
the
talking.
speaker,
Shut up.
and it'd say, "Sir, we have 16 hard no's."
Oh my God!
It's 4:00 in the morning, and we have one of many bills because this happened many times, and it tended to be the same 16, 18, 19 people all the time. 4:00, 5:00 in the morning, I call them. I said, "Jim, how you doing, Jim? Everything okay?" "Yes, sir. It's 5:00 in the morning. How are you voting for us, Jim?" "Well, what do you think, sir? Tell me, what should I do, sir?" And he broke my ass.
Mikey, rewind it. It's a clip.
I'm on it. Oh, wait a minute. Enhance. We need this motherfucker at 200% volume, please.
And he broke my ass.
All right, I'm backing up a little bit.
I think, sir. Tell me, what should I do, sir? And he broke my ass. And they had about 16 others.
One more
Doesn't mean
time.
we don't like them.
Okay.
Sir, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. How are you voting for us? Well, what do you think, sir? Tell me, what should I do, sir? And he broke my ass. And they had about 16 others.
Great.
Thank you, Bella.
Great.
You're the best. You're the best.
And he broke my ass.
I'm gonna throw that up on my soundboard right now. Right now. How fast can I do it? Oh, come on. Scroll. I have way too many sound clips.
I do as well. I got to get rid of all of them.
No.
He broke my ass.
Yes. I don't. No, I mean like the ones that I've already edited and like the originals I got to get rid of. I got a bunch of edited ones. and he broke my ass. You know what, Mikey? You can probably combine that with and they're coming on me. That would be great.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Hold on. They're on different pages. It's going to take some work here. Okay.
And they were coming right on top of me. He broke my ass.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Hey, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you. We care about you and your well-being and your safety and your brain.
And Zeus, he says, thank you for watching the show.
And I think I just woke up the kiddo. But that's good because I don't want her taking a nap. I'm going to make her ass stay up all day so she can take her ass to bed at a reasonable hour. Comment, like, subscribe, push all the buttons. Share with your friends. Help us get over that 1,000 hurdle so we can get some of this ad revenue, you know?
Yeah. And we'll see you in 6 hours for Unbox Politics with Ollie and Mark.
And us. Drink your
and
beer.